All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene pacing. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Neppy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good with my peoples? Y'all already know, man. We back in the building, man, on this Tuesday morning, man. What's popping, man? We live in the flesh. Little pop-up live, quick pop-up live, man, because this Keyshawn Davis interview dropped this morning, man, with CamJNetwork and Mase, man. And I wanted to react with it with y'all live instead of me just dropping it in video for him, man. So I'm like, man, let me go just pop up live real quick, you know what I mean, for about a good hour, you know what I'm saying, hour and a half, man, because, you know, we're going to be live later on today, 5 p.m. with my guy Nico Da Vinci Woods today, man. So definitely just wanted to pop up live real quick, go over this Keyshawn Davis interview that's recently on It Is What It Is podcast with Cam and Mase. And I got a couple other little interviews I want to tap into too after that real quick. But definitely want to get into this interview with Keyshawn Davis. And you know, if y'all come in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the hype button, comment, you know what I'm saying? Show love in the chat, show color in the chat for sure, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, man, for sure. And share the show on your socials, man, for sure, man. Help us in the algorithm, most definitely, man. So definitely, we're going to have some fun with this pop-up live real quick. You feel me? And let me salute to my boy, man. My boy B King in the building, man. What's popping with my dog, man? You already know. We dropped 2 videos. We dropped the video last night with the Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis leaked sparring footage that dropped last night. So we dropped the video last night, and we dropped the video this morning with a reaction to Abdullah Mason on Fight Hype. And we went over the whole entire 135-pound landscape, man. Just pretty much laying out the landscape for 135, man, the lightweight division. And 2 dope videos, man, that I dropped, man, in the last 24 hours, man. So, like I said, we stay active all week, man. We active, man. We here with a pop-up live today. We'll be back live at 5 p.m. later on. Conversation with CamJ, with Nico Woods. And, of course, Wednesday, sorry but not sorry, Boxing Talk Wednesdays. We live tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., man. So we active, man. We definitely active for sure. What's good with my cousin, man? Ring Walk by some podcasts. Make sure y'all subscribe to my family. Ring Walk by some podcasts. He's live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So tap in with my family, man. He just had a dope interview with this up-and-coming fighter from the UK, Giorgio Masella. I hope I pronounced his last name right, but dope interview from my cousin Bean, man. Ring Walk by some podcast with up and comer UK fighter Giorgio Masella the other day, man. So you can check it out on this channel for sure. Yeah, man. I was sitting here this morning just chilling, man. Smoking my little tree, man. Chilling, watching some little content. I'm like, man, I'm about to pop up live with this Cam and Mase with Keyshawn, man, real quick. You feel me? What's good with my boy Thrill Hill, man? What's popping with my dog, man? What's good, bro? All right, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Boom. All right. And let's get it cracking. All right. I gotta start. Now, I ain't gonna go through the whole entire interview, I would say in particular, but we're gonna make sure we go over some of the significant parts of the interview for sure. Man, and salute to Cam and Mase. Subscribe to the channel, man. The channel's called Come and Talk to Me, but the show is called It Is What It Is. So subscribe to Cam and Mase on YouTube and support the channel, man. Support the channel, man. And make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button.
We don't understand that. It's like me and Cam didn't speak for 20 years because we're both
switching teams. Because when I did say that in the public, I wasn't rushing my defense, and he had some power. So I just stayed patient, really.
No, that's what's up. You switching trainers got a lot of attention. Do you think that got blown out of proportion? Maybe because the way you said it, or you just switching trainers from Bomac? And I see you cleared it up too, just for our audience. How did that go? Because people made a real big deal out of it.
I mean, shoot, honestly, man, them guys helped me a lot, for real, in this sport, kicking my career off and getting me to my world title. You know what I'm saying? But also, them guys showed me something different when they took on the challenge of fighting Canelo. His whole team is from Omaha. You know what I'm saying? And when they won, they were just like, man, Omaha team is the best team. It's the best team. And I was just like, damn, I would love that for myself and my home team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I got coaches that's in Norfolk. I got coaches that love the sport of boxing, maybe even more than me. You know what I'm saying? And for me, clicking with Bo Mac them in the first place, I just felt like I needed a team that's superior. So they've been there before, somewhere I haven't gotten yet. You know what I'm saying? So they can direct me to where I got to. So at a certain point, man, it's just like, all right, cool. I learned a lot from these guys, and I also got inspired by these guys by them doing it together, because they wasn't the best team coming into the sport. They grew into that, so I see that. I was like, man, I want to do that for my team. You know what I'm saying? And shit.
Right.
I kicked it to them just like that. But also, I'm going to take some accountability on how I came out to the public about me switching teams. Because when I did say that in the public, I wasn't, I wasn't even basing it on Bomac and them. Mm-hmm. I got genuine love for Bomac and them, Terrence Crawford, all them. So I wasn't really basing it off of Bomac and them. But it did, I guess it came off that way, and the media just ate it up that way. You know what I'm saying? And, I had conversations with.
That's why I say always, man, y'all fighters, y'all gotta definitely think about what you say before you say in these interviews. Yeah, Keyshawn, I believe Keyshawn in the sense that, no, it wasn't no harm when he announced that, he switched changes, but he didn't think about it when he announced that in particular. And I think he worded it wrong when he came out and spoke about it, when he did speak out in the public about it in particular, in my opinion, you know what I mean? But continue.
With them guys, about it and stuff like that. So we hash things out. We move forward past it. But definitely my fault of why that narrative was, came out that way. You know what I'm saying? Just an honest mistake, really.
What do you think? Like your, when you think of Bomac and Terrence Crawford, it did look kind of weird because when we saw you like training on camera, it looked like Terrence was there anyway. So what was the real change? Are you training with Shakur at this point?
Say that. What's your question? What you mean?
Are you training with Shakur at this point? Because it looked like y'all was in the same place training.
Oh yeah, for this camp, me and him, because we on the same card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, me and Shakur made it our business to make sure we train with each other so we could push each other for sure. But Shakur had his camp, and I had my camp. But the thing with me and Shakur is, his coaches, we've been knowing for like years since we was kids. My coach has been knowing Shakur since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? So us training together was really nothing. Like that jump was like legitimately like family. Everybody in there just trying to get to one goal, and that's to be great January 31st. And that's exactly what happened.
This is the 1,400 hours a year you waste on your phone. With Purdue Global, you can turn that time into a...
How do you really, and Cam, I want to ask this question. I'm not sure if this is your question, but how do you not fight somebody that's that close in weight? That is becoming an issue, like for real. For everybody watching, for all of the boxing friends, it's becoming a real issue because you guys are so close in weight. It would be different pause if one of you was like, like middleweight and another person was lightweight, but you guys are on pretty much in the same division.
Right. It's a personal level, bro. You got personal, you got business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just know Shakur so much on a personal level to where it's like, I can't fight this dude. You know what I'm saying? You would never fight Cam in front of millions of people.
Cam fought me in front of millions of people.
Where is that?
Yeah, you talking about different shit. Yeah, we fought each other.
This nigga, hey, Keyshawn said the wrong shit right there. That was just stupid. Bro, you talking to the wrong niggas to be saying that, bro. Them niggas was beefing for years, dog. Like, fought and everything. You talking to the wrong niggas. They ain't gonna, these two niggas, Cam and Mase, they ain't gonna go for the brotherly love shit. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't going for that brotherly love shit. And you know damn sure CamJ damn sure ain't, and I done been very voiceful that I ain't going for the brotherly love shit either as well, man. But continue.
For no money.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. That's why for our brain, we don't understand that. It's like me and Cam didn't speak for 20 years because we're both like the same type of person. I'm just further down the road, like from like the, like polished pause, but we got the same mindset. So when I see you guys, I'm thinking like, how do you not fight in the same class? That's like, I mean, you can't be undefeated. You can't be undisputed if y'all don't fight.
I'm not trying to pay for 4 belts anyways.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Who wants to pay for a trophy that
I just thought it was crazy because you guys, and I'm not even pushing the smoke, but realistically, I thought it was crazy. Like before you fought that, he was like, yo, Keyshawn prayed with me. I called Killer as soon as that happened. I said, Killer, man, you ain't even pray.
Oh,
beat us to pray. Killer ain't pray. What do you think, Killer?
He definitely called and said me that. He definitely said that.
Niggas praying together? This is crazy. Ain't you Christian?
Yeah, for sure. I just got baptized. My son got dedicated.
And he's Christian too?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Shout
out to Shakur. We gotta ask the right questions though, Shakur. You know it's all love up here.
Yeah, absolutely. But two parts to that question. Mase, I wasn't going to bring that up just yet. But first thing I want to ask you is this, is that you just talked about the belts, and I was just arguing with my man, Sin City. Shout out to Sin City. He's one of your biggest fans as well. So we was talking about how Shakur got stripped of his belts. And I was saying what you just said. If niggas know who the nigga is, I don't really need the belts. I remember Floyd used to say belts don't do nothing but collect dust. So
plus tax.
Once to me, I don't know if you're there yet. I know you're on the way. In the boxing world, you're there. I'm just talking about cultural wise. And, it takes a while for, we always talk about how, when Floyd used to fight, or Mike Tyson used to fight, bitches that didn't even know nothing about who they were fighting be like, we got to be there. Now we got to go. That nigga Floyd fighting. Tank was on his way there as well. Also, one of them where the younger girls would be like, oh, Tank is fighting, Gervonta's fighting. They don't know who the fuck he's fighting. So I'm talking about culturally. How does that work? Because my man Sin was arguing with me, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not paying that money for the belt. Niggas know who the nigga is. Sin was arguing with me to his point. He said, nah, it just look good when you walk to the ring with 2-3 belts. Remember Mike Tyson? I said, yo, man, that don't cost no hundreds of thousands. Why don't you want to pay that fee? Sorry, I was long-winded. I'll just give you some context to the question. Why don't you want to pay that fee? And what does it mean to you not having the belt, even if you won the belt for not paying the fee?
I mean,
salute to my sister too, since
it's really just come down to the money, man.
Make sure
it's not like.
Matter of fact, let me stop it. Make sure y'all subscribe to my sister too, since boxing, man. She be putting in that pain, man, putting in work. One of the hardest women working in this shit right here, man. Salute to my sister too, since boxing for sure. You heard?
Niggas don't got it, but it's just like principle. To me, it's principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna sit here and say belts don't matter, because they do, to a certain extent. Once, just like you saying, when you get to a certain point in your career, you don't need a title behind you for people to come sit their ass in that seat. At the end of the day, 90% of boxing fans are casuals. They're people that they're not into boxing. They're into.
I disagree with the 90% of boxing fans is casuals. Matter of fact, no, I agree. no, I agree. I agree to an extent. I ain't gonna lie. I agree to an extent. It is a lot of boxing fans that is definitely casuals, bro, for sure, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the hardcore fans out here that we see out here, even they are casuals, bro. So he ain't lying in that extent, man. And you notice that, he's talking about pretty much that, yeah, it's cool to have a belt to an extent. Like, if you got one belt, like, Keyshawn's not in the realm of wanting to pay 4 sanctioning fees for 4 sanctioning bodies. You know what I'm saying? That's why Keyshawn is about the matchups and the bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's where everybody else is. But some of you guys out here, y'all keep talking about legacy and all of this shit. I continue to show you here with these guys right here when they're telling you, man, they about the matchups and the bag, bro. Is that fucking simple, bro? Flat out, man. And salute to my dog Sheldon Moore in the building, man. And my boy Ramon coming in the building. And Dark Kent, Tez 305, man. My family in the building, man. Let's continue. We're here.
This fighter. So if they know this fighter, they're going to come watch this fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just like to your point with the Floyds and the Mike Tyson. And with me being on the way, I feel like every time that I fight, you watch me one time, you're going to want to watch me again. Like, I just got that antidote, I like to say. You know what I'm saying? So belts matter to a certain extent, but it's like once you become that superstar, bro, it's, what you paying for a belt for, what you throwing your money down the drain for. It's like almost like buying the chain. Like, what you doing that for? It looks good. So what? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to shit on, the WBA, WBC, IBF, or WBO. Not shitting on y'all at all, but to a certain extent, belts just don't matter to a certain extent.
You don't believe you should wear a chain? That was crazy. He said it's like wearing a chain.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but Murder, you got to feel this. This is what I was trying to explain, right?
Yeah.
To me, my opinion, he should still be wearing a chain. But some niggas don't need the chain. You know, when the last time you see Jay-Z with a chain on?
Now, to your point, I'm
You
gonna
know what's
capitalize on
going
your
on.
point though. Me and Shakur had a conversation before he got stripped. His blessed enough that I got the skill and ability to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hot right now, and I'm hot for a real reason, bro. So,
person told you that Kelly went out.
look, man, who out
But
here?
that's not Keyshawn.
Let's talk about track history. Like my manager always talk about track history. Let's talk about track history. My last 3 opponents been stopped by me, but they never been stopped before. They never even hit the ground. Keyshawn stopped him. My last 3 opponents, I was telling y'all I was going to stop these guys, and I literally went out there and stopped these guys. You understand what I'm saying? I'm 14-0 with 10 knockouts, and
stop the presses. Hey, now we gotta relax. All right, Jermaine Ortiz. All right, you stopped him in the 12th round. Denise Berinchak, ass. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. Denise Berinchak, ass. Gustavo Lemos, fucking was out of shape, was not the same fighter. Then on top of that, you brought him down from 140 to 135 to fight you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It was like, and then he was overweight on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Dude was sloppy. Like Gustavo Lemos was not the same fighter that we seen fighting Africa, you know what I'm saying, the previous year compared to fighting you, because he fought Africa at 140 and he fought you at 135. You brought him down. You know what I mean? So just to add a little context to what he talking about as far as opponents, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine Ortiz was the best opponent that he's probably faced yet, you know what I mean? And he definitely, you know what I'm saying, did with this. No, he did what he did. He dominated Jermaine Ortiz, absolutely, for sure. You know what I mean? But we got to add context to Denise Berinchak was not fucking like that. He was really ass. And motherfucking Gustavo Lemos, he ain't even that crazy either, for real. You know what I'm saying? And dude was out of shape and all of that shit, and you brought his ass down to 135. You know what I mean? We just got to keep it a buck. You feel me? And salute to my brother Lee Jackson in the building, and my brother D1 in the building, man. Salute to my brother, man. I know you on vacay, man. You know what I'm saying? Be good, be safe out there, enjoy yourself, my dog. You already know, D1, brother. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Angry White Man Boxing Podcast for sure. And salute to my sister Miss Joette in the building, man. What's up with you, my sister? How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and continue this right here.
I'm kind of lit out here. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being compared with these undisputed champions. I'm being compared with these champions. I'm being compared with these superior fighters. I'm not being compared with the lower fighters. I'm only 14 though. Like, the people we talk about right now got 10 plus fights more than me. The people we talk about right now went pro at 2016. I went pro in 2021. Like, I skipped the line. I surpassed a lot of people, and thank God that I'm blessed enough that I got the skill.
The top rank, man. You know, the top rank play, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, top rank definitely fast track Keyshawn way more faster than compared to other guys like, you know, Abdullah Mason and how they currently doing with Emiliano Vargas and, you know, Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He definitely got fast track ahead of, you know, certain guys within, you know, top rank for sure. You know what I mean? But come on, man, top rank, best matchmakers in the game. Come on, bro. Read the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Ability to be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hot right now. And I'm hot for a real reason, bro. So, yes, I'm the best in boxing. And I'm going to continue to keep showing y'all that. For sure.
No, I like the fact that you're talking about yourself in third person. I used to do that, right? When you talk about yourself in third person, you're really out of your brain right now. But I would go as far as saying, realistically, there's only 2 fights that can make you him. And these 2 fights are the only 2 fights that can make you him. You could beat up a lot of people, Keyshawn, but it's going to boil down to these 2 fights. And I want to be on the record about this. It's going to boil down to Shakur, and it's going to boil down to Javante. I don't think it's humanly possible to really stand, you know, and speak in third person consistently without those 2 fights. Those are the 2 fights that matter to the casuals, right? I'm representing the casuals. What do you think?
I think if I go in there and knock people out like I'm saying I'm doing, I'm gonna get there. I mean, it's all God's time, and God got a real plan for me in this sport, you know. So I can't go off a man's or a woman's judgment. I just can't. God
I
is,
like
is
that.
is you know, He have the ultimate answer. So each fight is gonna be strategic. His planning, you know what I'm saying? Just like Jermaine Ortiz, like this Jermaine Ortiz can really fight, and I was out for an entire year, and I took on this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, and I stopped him. You know what I'm saying? So, man, put anybody in front of me, like I'm stopping them. Can't nobody beat me. And to your point, if you want to talk about fighters, I've been calling out Devin Haney lately, and they've been going crazy on the media. You know what I'm saying? I feel
No,
like
I really like
when
that
I stop,
idea.
I feel like when I stop Devin Haney,
Devin
that's
Haney
what's gonna
won't
make
give
me
you the
him.
props of. I'm just keeping it a stack with
Go
you.
ahead.
Devin Haney will not mean as much as a win over those other two names. I don't want to keep saying their names because
When I stop him,
we're not focused
we
on
talking
them.
about stopping him though.
Yeah, but if you
That's a
stop
different
him,
story.
yeah, Ryan almost stopped him.
Almost.
But you'll be fighting him after somebody damaged him. That's different. That's
Mase don't know no better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do y'all find it real crazy? This boy Keyshawn, like he continuing to talk about like stopping people, like he's on this thing where he just want to knock everybody out that he fights and everything. Are y'all peeping that with him? You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely talking like he wanted to stop everything moving at him, but him talking about stopping Devin. Very intriguing, man. It's crazy. The two dudes that's talking reckless to Devin is the two motherfuckers Devin ain't even talking about. Ain't that fucking ironic? Ryan Garcia out here vowing to fucking retire Devin Haney. Now you got Keyshawn Davis on Cam and Mase show talking about stopping them and everything. And we ain't heard fucking Devin Haney or Bill Haney say shit. They have not responded to Ryan vowing to retire him, nor responded to the scenery of motherfucking Keyshawn Davis going to the Friday scene house and everything. You know what I'm saying? That then you got him on this show right here talking about he gonna stop Devin Haney. Where's Devin Haney and Bill Haney at, man? Them motherfuckers right now, they're near on the milk carton at this point. They in the milk carton at this point. We ain't heard nothing from them, ain't seen them. You know what I'm saying? You got Bill Haney up here doing videos, calling out the whole Spanish fighters and everything, talking about Xander Zayas. Nah, motherfucker, you need to be responding to fucking Keyshawn Davis and motherfucking Ryan Garcia. Flat out.
Didn't he just have one of his greatest performances?
I know,
last
but
fight?
there's some damage there. We saw Roy Jones. We saw the best of them. After that damage is a different fighter. You know this. Come on, this is boxing.
Okay, let's talk about Jones.
Now,
let's talk about the two.
The two.
Okay, let's talk about the other dude. You right. Let's talk about the other dude because you know I'm not fighting Shakur. Let's talk about the other dude.
All right.
He don't want to fight me, bro. Bro is about tall as that damn desk right there.
All right, talk to the camera because he's gonna be watching this. What would you say to him?
Bro, you all right? I was cool with you till you like said like a mental health joke about me. So I don't really respect you for real. But you can fight, bro. You can fight, but you know since I was 16 and you was like 20 something when we sparred, you already knew what type of time I was on. And now that, you know, I'm in this position and I'm all grown up now. If you ever would give me a chance, bro, to fight you, just be ready, bro, because I'm not one of those people you've been picking on, bullying that you know you could beat. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever do want to fight me, which I think you're not going to fight me because you know, just be ready, bro. I'm not playing with you, and you getting stopped. You know what happened last time we sparred. You getting stopped, bro.
Man, stop the presses, bro. Stop the fucking presses, bro. Keyshawn, bro. Like, this goes back again. We ran content, bro, on the same exact shit when he had the interview on the Last Stand podcast where he was talking about, he had stopped Tank and stuff right there. Of course, he was using Tank name at that time to, promote his fight with Jermaine Ortiz per usual, like a lot of Tank's contemporaries, you know what I'm saying, going into their fights, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why he keeps saying this shit like, oh, if Tank want to fight me and shit. Like, bro, They reached out to you, bro. I got a whole clip of them. You literally, you know what I'm saying, is out there. Oh yeah, Tank Team reached out to me and da 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 da. Like, bro, I don't even want to have to go get the clip and pull the clip up. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for it at all. Bro, it's just nasty work, bro, to see Keyshawn to clearly continue to do this shit, talking about, oh, is Tank going to fight me? Bro, Tank will fight you. He already was going to fight you. But in reality, like I said, you fucked up. You was on a trajectory with that shit going into the Edwin De Los Santos shit. You would have handled your business. Probably you would have had the opportunity probably after that. But you fucked up with the Edwin De Los Santos shit. You fucked your stock up and all of that shit where you was on the shelf for a while where you had to rebuild your brand by fighting Jermaine Ortiz and do your thing now. So now you a little, you know what I'm saying, a little happy with yourself a little bit. Even more now after Jermaine Ortiz. But, bro, Tank Davis ain't scared of you, Keyshawn. You already know it. Even with the sparring footage. That happened. Bro, it ain't even no sparring footage out there. But on top of that, you the one that said that Tank made you fight a different way. You know what I'm saying? Defensively. Made you fight more defensively than you ever had in recent time. You know what I'm saying? So that is on you right there. That is nasty work.
What happened last time y'all sparred?
She asked him. You know.
Well, look, you and Abdullah Mason was a thing one time. Y'all was going back and forth. Why did that kind of die down?
I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, back then in June, like, I was out of it, you know what I'm saying? So I always say this, I pushed up on do a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, it's boxing, it's sport, you know, so, excuse me. I feel like the fans see that he's still young, and the fans see that he's just not at that level yet. And it's like, if I fight him now, it's like me kind of like picking on a little kid. Now, I can fight him now. And you know we signed under the same
like
management.
Fighting Abdullah.
How many times he get hit, bro? Keep taking these, my nigga. I will stop Abdullah, bro. Facts.
Stop the presses, bro. Stop the presses. Like, you ain't stopping no damn Abdullah Mason, bro. Now, you know I got to stop the presses for that. This man continue up here talking about Abdullah Mason. Bro, that whole shit that you pulled on Abdullah Mason during the Edwin De Los Santos fight week was capped too. Like, you was capping. You knew when you was sitting on that stool, you wasn't even going to make weight for the fight with Edwin De Los Santos. We just had to bring back the reminder for this shit because we know timelines over here. All that shit you was doing on the stool up there on the stage talking to Abdullah, bro, you was capping. And Abdullah stood his ground and everything where he was like, nigga, shit. Nigga, I talk with my hands. Keyshawn doing all the talking and shit, you know what I'm saying, and didn't even fight that weekend. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like you just said, y'all both with Jay Prince. Top Rank ain't going to push for that fight to make that fight happen right now themselves. Probably due to Jay Prince. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, Abdullah don't have no problem with fighting either one. He want to fight Keyshawn and Abdullah. He want to fight Keyshawn and Shakur. Probably more, I think Abdullah more so want to fight Shakur a little bit more than Keyshawn because Abdullah and Shakur got a little bit of different history other than Keyshawn, for real, honestly. But this man up here talking about he just gonna stop everybody. Keyshawn to stop Tank, he'll stop Abdullah, he'll stop Devin Haney. He just stopping everybody out this motherfucker now. 14-0, 10 knockouts. He ain't stopped Miguel Medueno. Hey now. He ain't stopped no McGuire. He ain't stopped Nair Albright when he fought Nair Albright. But he can stop Abdullah Mason. He can stop Tank Davis. He can stop Devin Haney. Very intriguing. Devin Haney, he probably can stop Devin Haney. I ain't gonna lie. But Tank and Abdullah, cat. Super cat.
And I don't even like. I want him to keep being successful. I want him to keep doing what he's doing. He's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? All them brothers behind him, he take care of the family. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even want to fight him right now, honestly.
Killer?
What about Richard Hitchens? Yeah, Richard Hitchens. Y'all was going back and forth.
That was
too.
your question though, Killer. How you feel about my answer to the young boy?
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your unique situation and get you every dollar you deserve. So hand out your taxes to a local TurboTax expert today.
All right, look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but my man just tried that new 100 milligram generic Viagra.
Listen, I'm on the record. Listen, even after your last fight, right, that you just had, I tell niggas that everything you're saying, I've said already, that you closed the show. To me, that matters. Don't get me wrong, you can put on a great boxing exhibition. A lot of people look at Floyd, right? I hate to go back to Floyd. We just from a Floyd era. We a little older. Floyd was knocking niggas out. He had over 50% knockout rate.
Pretty boy, yeah.
Until he fought Oscar, until he fought Oscar De La Hoya. And then he smartened up. And then it got to the point where he said, I'm just going to box niggas to death instead of having brawls. But Floyd was in brawls and knocking niggas out.
Sure.
I think you closed the show, and I think that matters. When you're a boxing fan, you always want to have a great boxing exhibition. When you're a casual, you come to get somebody get knocked out. And I tell niggas, this nigga closes the show.
Sure.
I was watching a fight, their last fight with some niggas that never seen you fight. And they said, this nigga's still fighting like he got a nickel bag operation going on in Virginia. This is what they said. They said, this is how he fucking, this is what they said. They said it looked like he still got it. This is how he coming out. They said, this nigga's wild. And I said, he closes. So to me, that matters. As far as you stopping Abdul Mason, I see him get hit. Mace like him because his last name is Mason. I think, yeah, that's a fact, Murder. You was
the kid nice, man. The kid is nice. He's young, but he's nice.
He's nice.
He's nice, Killer.
I see a nigga put him on his ass, Murder. I'm just saying. He came back and won.
I actually appreciate that. You know what I think, Killer? I don't think
you notice them. They like motherfuckers that's closing the show. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it seems like they patched these little shit up that they had going on with Shakur and everything, so they ain't talking crazy about Shakur anymore and shit. But they like niggas that close the show, like the niggas that like Tank Davis, Keyshawn, Abdullah Mason, the Bud Crawfords. You know what I'm saying? Like they like those guys that close the fucking show, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what take your ass into superstardom, man. That's what it is, bro. And this is casuals speaking on that shit, bro. The casuals want to see knockouts. They want to be entertained, bro. I don't know why people don't be understanding that shit.
We know boxers until they get woozy, right? You don't know who people become until they've been set on the floor. Everybody's tough while they're the aggressor. We know this. We've seen it. I remember me and you was watching Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. That was the first thing I said because I love Errol Spence, but I said, you know what my real concern is before the fight even started? We chilling at Killer House. I say, yo, Killer, we never seen this nigga hit before. And then that's my issue with all of the fighters that we talk about. I never seen them.
Yeah, I don't know, Dark Cat. I see what you just said, talking about what Killer talking about. They casuals, bro. He gotta remember, Abdullah got knocked down twice, but he got knocked down twice. And you know what I'm saying? It was like back and forth. He knocked the dude, he got knocked down, then he knocked the dude down. Then he got knocked down again, and then he knocked the dude out after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's closing the show. He closed the show with the motherfucker. But like I said, Killer and Mase, they are pure casuals for sure.
Them dropped, or I never seen them, have to take a stand and Nate for us to know, okay, what does he have really pause in his heart? If it gets to that point, who does he become? Niggas start moving around, jumping around, become different people. I need to see that. There's three, like even with Devin Haney, even though Devin Haney got, beat up a lot with Ryan Garcia, I think it says a lot about him, how he's been able to come back.
Facts.
Everybody else we don't know this
Facts.
about. Most niggas take off. You don't see them for forever. And then you be.
All right, look. Yeah, that man came back. He beat Ramirez, looked shot in that damn fight, and then he, beat Brian Norman Jr. and everything. You know what I'm saying? Even though the second half after the knockdown, it really wasn't much action from really either one of them, for real, honestly, in that fight, for real, with Brian Norman and Devin Haney. If y'all look at the punch stats and y'all look at the actual fucking fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still need to see more from Devin, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think he totally cherry picked the fuck out of Brian Norman Jr. for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and knew what was up the whole entire time. You know what I mean? With that fight, and we want to see him tested. That's why I say I would love to see him fight Keyshawn Davis, even though I think he a little bit more seasoned than Keyshawn, and he'll probably beat Keyshawn if they was to fight immediately, maybe. But Keyshawn has the skills to beat Devin Haney, in my opinion, though, for sure, right now. Like, I think he can beat Devin Haney, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And that's a close-ass fucking fight. That ain't an easy layup fight for Devin, 100%. And that's why I'm saying, where the Devin Haney? Why the fuck Devin and Bill ain't saying nothing to Keyshawn right now? And Keyshawn been popping this shit for, like, the last 72 hours about Devin. Like, we ain't heard shit about Bill Haney and them talking about Keyshawn in the last 3 days. Like, the shit is nasty working that aspect for sure.
Be wondering
Guys,
where did this
still,
nigga
my boy
go? We thought he was like that. I thought he was a bull. I thought this nigga Pause was a workhorse. Pause. What happened? So I'm looking forward to Errol Spence fighting. But back to you, Killer.
No, I totally agree with you. But if niggas ain't put in that predicament, they just not putting that predicament.
Fighting. That's what I'm talking about. You get in trouble.
He had to fight, bro. He's gonna do.
So, all right, that's enough on that. I actually want to do something else real quick, though. I want to play this real quick while we at it. Let me go to Coach Kenny real quick on Mill City. Coach Kenny has some interesting things.
President's Day doorbusters at Morris Home got better, but only for 1 week.
Coach Kenny has some interesting things to say on Mill City that I seen earlier that I wanted to bring up real quick. Mill City. Salute to my boy Mill City. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel as well, for sure. And make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button, man. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel for sure, you heard? All right. Let me start this because I wanted to get to this right here with Coach Kenny.
What's up, man? I'm good.
Beautiful day, right?
Yes, sir. Always a beautiful day.
Talk to me, man. What's new with you, man? I see you always with the pros, with the amateurs, moving and grooving, driving far, just to make sure these kids get the right work.
Just staying active, helping the kids pursue their dreams.
Right.
It's about keeping the kids happy.
Mm-hmm. A couple weeks ago, you guys had Jalil Hackett on the Sufa League. Love to get your reaction on the Sufa League, what your thoughts on it, and obviously Jalil Hackett's performance at 160 pounds.
Yeah, the Sufa League is a different experience, man. Pretty much take care of everybody, man. It's almost like a football league. It gives you that feeling of a football league, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But as far as Jalil's performance, it was excellent. You know, Jalil is Jalil. He coming when that bell ring. Ain't a whole bunch of hesitation with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No second guessing. He jumping in your chest.
Right.
And what I like about the Zuffa League too. They give you that old school boxing back in the '80s feeling because they match you. They match
matchmaking.
It's not a bunch of ducking and stuff, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so I like that.
What about the fact that, you know?
Yeah, pretty much like they matching within their rankings and stuff. Like Jalil, he's fighting at 160 up there pretty much. So yeah, they do match you know, as far as the guys, but the same time though, it's a lot of low level as guys fighting under Zuffa. You feel me? Like at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to see Jalil fighting fucking Carlos Adames over there. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, they have to bring over so many people to match up on and very well in these certain divisions and everything. You know what I'm saying? But they're not bringing over like this a whole slew of guys that's talented as hell, that's, you know, A and B plus type guys. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing nothing but C and D level and prospect guys. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say far as that. You know what I mean? The mid tier and the low level and the prospect guys. That's all they have.
They have their own attire. The Zuffa League has their own attire. You can't really
Which is nasty work. The uniform shit is nasty work at Zuffa. The uniform shit at Zuffa is nasty work, bro. I don't care how you call it. Like, these fighters should be able to wear whatever the fuck they want to wear, because a lot of that shit speak upon, you know, their style, their heritage, you know, religion, whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, these fighters should be able to wear what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? But they got them on that UFC shit wearing fucking Zuffa boxing only. They can't even sell their own fucking merch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, wow, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, the people that talk about Zuffa, they keep the shit real, you know, cordial and mutual, and don't say much crazy shit at all for real, because they don't want to, you know, fuck up the situation that they got over there. But they know some of the shit on the outside, some of the shit that they got particulars into the Zuffa contract for the fighters and stuff. They know that shit is some bullshit. But they're not going to speak about it, you know what I'm saying, 100% though. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to fuck up what they got going on with Zuffa. You feel me?
It's not bad. I just think,
facts,
my opinion,
skills.
if a fighter has sponsorship, they should be able to earn money that way, to put extra money in their pocket. You know what I mean? That's the only problem I had with it. But
he mentioned what I just mentioned.
You know, it's cool though. I'm always leaning toward the fighter, helping the fighter the best way financially that you can. And if a sponsorship can put money in the fighter's pocket, they should be able to earn it.
Absolutely.
100%. Now, that being said, you know, I was talking to Buddy McGirt, and obviously they got the Zuffa title, right? Yeah. And they are, you know, looking at the Ring magazine as an actual title. But when you look at, you know, the contracts, I was talking to Buddy McGirt, it seems like it would be tough for world-class fighters to want to get out of that contract to fight for a world title and not get gypped, you know, for some of the other sanctioning bodies. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? I mean, I don't know what a contract looks like from over there, but
I haven't seen any of the contracts, you know. I think a Zuffa title, I don't want to speak on it right now. I just know that you should have known Coach Skinny was gonna go away from that shit, bro. He know more than what he want to say. You know what I mean? It's the obvious right there. He don't want to speak on it, like I said, because they don't want to fuck up what Jalil got going on with Zuffa. You feel me? So no, Jalil is a new signee over there. Of course, Jalil started off with Mayweather Promotions, and then, you know, that situation didn't work out. Then he ended up getting signed by Eddie Hearn on Matchroom, and Eddie Hearn was playing him cock, in my opinion. He gave him a couple opportunities,
You know what I'm saying? Not, but at the same time that with that fight that Jalil had in Puerto Rico, that went a little sour for real because Jalil clearly won that fight in my opinion. But they gave the win to him, and then he wasn't able to get his lick back with that guy whatsoever. You know what I mean? And they parted ways to where Jalil is over there at Zuffa now.
Our favoritism or bias or whatever. And with Zuffa, I don't think it'll be like that. You know, you can't bring somebody out of retirement that haven't fought in 5 years and put them in front of people that's been waiting for a title shot for 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? I don't think Zuffa gonna have that kind of action. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see. Because the thing is, even with their rankings, they can do what the fuck they want to do with their rankings as far as Zuffa and shit, as far as how they moving in particular. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to, like, you just seen some of those fights that they had, like, the previous, couple of weeks, especially Sunday, where, like, it was good matchmaking for us, what they did for us, the guys that they had on the card or whatsoever, I can say for sure. I will say that I will say they doing well in that department. I definitely will for sure.
So,
right. Do you feel like this is the future of boxing?
Yeah, it's here. You know, it's here. So
they're taking over Sundays. They're taking over some Fridays,
and that's how old school boxing used to be. I used to get up and watch boxing on Saturdays, Sundays, Thursday night, Tuesday night. We need to bring that back. And, and it's enough time, enough cost for all the fighters to get exposure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
in today's era, we've been seeing, fight.
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with Zuffa for us. I like that they exist. They're in that lane with Pro Box TV, like I mentioned the other day. You know what I'm saying? Them having fights on Fridays and Sundays is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely cool for the sport. Like more boxing for us, more content for us, content creators to talk about. You know what I'm saying? For us, within the fights and everything, and you get to see some of these guys that wasn't fortunate from other companies that they were with getting opportunities that we are, pretty known of, as well. And so definitely, man, I don't have no problem with the Zuffa shit. You know what I'm saying? I just say for the fighters, I think the fighters should be wary about how they move over there. You know what I'm saying? Because them contracts definitely slavish over there. 360 type shit. You feel me? Like that, most definitely. No cap.
Fights manifest, but take so long to marinate, right?
Yeah, so long, man. It shouldn't take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years to make a fight that the fans want to see, It don't take that long. Don't take that long. I agree.
Absolutely. But he got to understand, though, it don't be on the promotional companies at times. Sometimes it be these guys' teams. Sometimes it be these guys' teams where they're thinking strategic, where it's a fight that us fans want, and some of these fighters, they'll be like, yeah, that guy, I probably can't beat this guy right now, so I'm going to move around. I'm going to fight a couple of guys for some bigger bags at that moment and move around and, move like that in that particular to where, like, they try to gain leverage and make the fight bigger, man. There's a lot of people doing that shit right now in particular. But I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna just scratch my head and keep it pushing though, right there.
I ain't gonna speak on it though. It'll come out.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like when you're ready for that level, when you're ready to take that next step, that's the league to really jump into, especially if you're not getting recognized in that top.
Yeah. And you can't get mad if people jumping over there, fighters jumping over there if you're not.
Hacker. Talking about understand that Zuffa was good. We ain't say all that. I said they had a decent card Sunday. We ain't say motherfuckers said that they good and shit. I said that it's a cool little shit for the sport, but I don't respect the contracts that they have for the fighters though. They got those fighters fucked up to where they're signing over their whole pretty much name, image, and likeness over there, and I don't like that at all. They should be able to
getting treated right,
earn money at what they own NIL.
Fighters trying to earn a living, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get mad.
What about Dana White's motto of bringing some of the rules in UFC, bringing them to the Zuffa?
A fighter should be slugging every time he fight. You know what I mean? Not saying that's
what they've been doing lately.
I can't speak on it. As far as the insurance,
Check all the aisles when you come to Jungle Gyms. Find what you need. Discover what you're missing.
What I can talk about. The boxing contract is fair. Shut the fuck up, Hacker.
Purdue Global, the juggling act.
I can't speak. That's not
See,
my
but this is
life.
the thing.
I let them deal with it. People just got to stand up for what they believe.
You see, Bill City asking Coach Kenny certain questions about the Zuffa fighters contracts, and Coach Kenny is straight like, nah, I don't want to speak on it too much and shit like that. And you got Boxing Hacker in the comments talking about the boxing contract is fair. When you got Coach Kenny not even want to speak about the boxing contract with Zuffa, you know what I'm saying, with Jaleel Hackett and this shit right here. You know what I mean? You talk about the contract is fair. Man, this be with the bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here. Dumbass Hacker, bro. You lose again, dummy.
Right, especially if it concerns them,
Big fights that happened 2 weeks ago in Madison Square Garden. Bruce Shushu Carrington stops Carlos Castro.
I want to get the way he talked about
Jermaine Ortiz never been stopped, but at the same time calls out Devin Haney at the end of the fight. I mean, what's your thoughts on the call out, and is it too soon for Keyshawn knowing that he only has 14 fights and Devin Haney has 33?
Yeah, I think he should get a couple more rounds in before go at Devin Haney. But if he feel like he can take him, let him get at him. Let him get at him.
Are you looking at it more like that 12-round experience type deal?
Yeah.
Getting the rounds in.
Get some rounds in.
Hacker, it's about the fighters having more control with their contracts, with their own management and team and all of that and etc. You know what I'm saying? Under Zuffa, you don't have no control, bro. You don't have no control over there. You know what I'm saying? The fighters outside of Zuffa got way more flexibility than the guys at Zuffa, bro. Yeah, like, I don't know why you don't understand that. Like, you can't be this fucking retarded.
Get some rounds in.
When you listen to
now with right there, I'm in agreement with him. You know what I'm saying? Some people do believe that Keyshawn should have a fight or two before Devin Haney. And I said, like, I think about one fight at 147 or two up there. I think Keyshawn would be cool at 147, you know what I'm saying, to be ready. But Keyshawn's pushing this Devin Haney shit. We still ain't heard shit from Mr. Haney and Bill in the last 72 hours, like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying, about Keyshawn or fucking Ryan Garcia talking about vowing to retire him. But hey, that's a whole nother story though.
There's back and forth.
BVO was good, brother.
Devin saying that, he would like to fight, the little brother before the big brother. What's your thoughts on that? I think there was a tweet saying that Shakur, I don't want to step on Devin Haney's toes. I'm going to let Keyshawn get Devin Haney. A lot of people had lots to say about it. They're saying that, listen, they're breaking down the rankings with two to three different people, friends type of deal, taking each other's work. I mean, Keyshawn wanted a T.O. Now, Shakur got T.O. But now, because I took that work, I want you to go get Devin Haney. He's saying Devin Haney might be a little bit too big for him. I mean, what's your thoughts on Keyshawn's call out and all this talk?
Let him give him what he wants. Let him go at Devin Haney. I think he should get some more rounds in though. He might get the rounds in the gym. We don't know. If he got a small team, he's getting the rounds in the gym. So give him what he wants.
Who do you think would win that fight if they did fight next?
Right now, I have to go with Devin Haney.
Break it down for me.
On decision, just outboxing. I think he's a little busier than Keyshawn. Yeah, but I think he'll get him on the decision. I might be wrong. I don't see Keyshawn knocking him out.
No.
Nah. Not yet. Not right now, anyway. But I could be wrong.
What do you see? Do you see he needs to sharpen up on the defensive side of things, or is it strictly
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Pretty good. Just need, get some more rounds in first,
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
And he's calling them out any chance he gets. He's doing videos saying,
yeah, bro. Like Keyshawn definitely right now. I feel like he needs some more, experience, before he get in there. Because I think, it'd be probably the same exact thing with Devin. Like his experience would take over in that fight with Keyshawn if they were to fight right away. But I like Keyshawn's chances, and I like his talent going into that fight and his mentality far as, how he approach it, approach the game, And I know people out there talking like they think Devin is more athletic than Keyshawn. I don't think Devin is that more athletic than Keyshawn, honestly. You know what I mean? I think they about the same in particular in my eyes in general. But, I think Devin's experience in that fight right now holds a little bit strong for sure in that fight with Keyshawn. But Keyshawn has the skills to beat Devin Haney for sure. Now, the experience, I don't know. And Keyshawn has a whole lot of fucking faith in beating Devin Haney, which is, definitely something, real interesting to look at in particular. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I want to get let me go to Sean's tail real quick because I wanted to play with Richardson Hitchens. He made some comment. He had a little quick interview with Sean Tail that he was talking with Richardson Hitchens, and Richardson Hitchens, he speak about the fight with Devin Haney and Africa, which he had a real interesting perspective about. Real interesting perspective that I wanted to play real quick
for a limited time to 1,000.
All right, Sean Tail here with the undefeated IBF super lightweight champion Richardson Hitchens. Just got done wrapping up the show.
Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't hit the like button too as well, man. Cash App is open, super chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man. Support the grind, man. We definitely working over here, man.
About this Keyshawn stuff, man. When you guys faced off at the Garden about 2 months ago for the TFU Shakur, I was hyped. I love the matchup. We seen the sparring. It was hot.
Yeah.
From your account, because Keyshawn has said that fight could have happened last month. Devin chimed in and said you turned down $2 million. What happened there? Why didn't the fight go down?
We didn't get offered $2 million. We wanted at least $2 million. Obviously, we wanted 2.5 for a fight like Keyshawn because we feel like he's a big name. I mean, he's not a superstar name, but that would be a big fight. And if guys like Teofimo and Devin was getting upwards of probably 3 or 4 million to fight guys that was way less than Keyshawn, I feel like me being a champion and me being a name myself, I'm definitely deserving more of just $1 million to fight Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn I feel like he's more deserving of whatever they're trying to offer him. So the fight didn't happen because they didn't reach the numbers, and it was kind of like a quick how can I say, negotiation. It was probably for like a day.
A fucking day, bro.
That whole car was kind of in the frame.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on. Like, all right, Africa got to understand too. They looking at his value for us. Like, and I always speak about this with negotiations within fights, bro. They're looking at the value of Africa. I mentioned when we was playing Africa yesterday on the show about him losing Eddie Hearn money. Eddie Hearn has been on record saying that Africa has lost Eddie Hearn money when he had him main event a couple of events in New York. You know what I mean? So even I think it was the Gustavo Lemos, that fight was in New York, and the fight with
George Kambosos. That fight was in New York. Both fights flopped in reality, as far as ticket sales and everything. So, like, that's where it comes to where you come to the negotiation. Yes, Africa is a champion, but they didn't at the time for us that particular card. I guess they wasn't trying to pay Africa more than $2 million to fight Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? When of course Keyshawn was the A side, they damn near particularly in this fight where he probably going to get more money than Africa. You know what I'm saying? So they said, fuck it, we gonna give Keyshawn fucking Jermaine Ortiz Africa. You got a mandatory with Oscar. Fucking IBF mandated that shit. Boom, we'll slap your ass on Barrios and Garcia. You know what I mean? And go from there. You know what I mean? So I'm really interested on how much he can pay a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in this Oscar Duarte fight for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm pocket watching. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm pocket watching. I don't but I am intrigued by that. But Africa don't understand his value market in the sport, though. You know what I mean? Like, he don't have much money. He don't have crazy value to be like, oh, I want $3 million to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that in particular. You know what I'm saying? Even with him having a title. You know what I mean?
Frenzy.
Kevin House, my dog, was popping my boy. Sheldon Moore was good with you, bro.
So people talk, people say shit, but it is what it is. Me and Keyshawn fight, it's gonna be a big fight one day. He's ultimately skilled. I'm ultimately skilled. We're around the same weight. None of us is going up or down or go, like, we're always gonna be around the same weight, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah, because he's talked about going to 47 for like a Devin Haney fight. He didn't seem the only champion he was really talking about at 40 was Dalton Smith. So
and he spoke about Lewis Crocker.
Lewis Crocker too, yeah. Right? But at 47.
47, yes.
Right. So do you think it's more likely whenever that could happen, it would be at 147 or 140? You and Keyshawn.
I'm assuming be at 147. You know, test my.
Yeah, I think when if they was to fight between Africa and Keyshawn, it'd be at 147. You know what I'm saying? I think Africa's going to be at 147 sooner than we think, for real. Because I don't know. We're going to see this weekend when he fights Oscar Duarte if he decides to unify. But I don't have much faith in Africa unifying at 140. That's my thing. Because he hasn't shown me that before, so why would I have faith in him doing so now? You know what I'm saying? Gary Anton Russell was on this card. There should be nothing for his team and Gary to get together and be like, man, after we both win our fights, hey, let's go ahead and unify up after this. Like, it should be nothing for him to want to do that. But Africa looked like he's not on that type of time. And like Africa, he moving real cautious as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? Like, Africa been moving mad cautious. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen Africa in the ring with no black fighter. We seen him in there with Australians and Spanish guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to see Africa in one of those matchups, you know what I'm saying, that's really going to test them. You know what I mean? And it's some matchups up there, 140. Gary Anton Russell in Africa would be a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight at 140, man, unification. You know what I mean? And we need to see that shit. We need to see that shit.
Ward is there. Such what's going on there. But, yeah, but either way, it was going to happen.
How good was the sport? What do you remember from? I know it stays in the gym, but what can you tell us about the sparring, all the rounds you and Keyshawn did?
The first time we sparred, I felt like it was like he was still a kid. So obviously, I was the more seasoned, the more sharper fighter, and then the second time when we sparred, you could tell he got a lot more better. That's when the competitive sparring I seen on YouTube. But yeah, that was about it. But Keyshawn, like, I always looked at him as a kid because he was fighting like one weight class lower than me. But whole time he's like, we're around the same age. He's like 26 or 20, like 26 or 27. So we're like a year or two apart, or a year and a half apart. So he's one of the guys that, you know, like, he missed our Olympic era by like a year or two, but he's in the same class as us.
What would separate you from him in the pros if you guys ever share the ring?
Just me. I'm different. I'm a special type of guy. I don't gotta keep telling the world that. People that watch me box know that. People that been in the ring with me know I can fight my ass off. And when we get in the ring, the real is gonna prevail. And he's gonna really see that. But he knows that though. He know I can fight my ass off for sure. Fight my ass off for sure. I'm not Andy Cruz. I'm not none of them guys he's fighting. It's me, a generational talent. So it'll be a great fight.
Who's a bigger puncher?
I feel like with both punches, I feel like he's just a guy that he's willing to punch at the same time with guys. I'm not. Even when you see the fight with him and Gustavo Lemos.
Man, Africa, no, you know you ain't the damn bigger puncher than damn fucking Keyshawn, bro. Stop playing, nigga. Hey, it's a salute to Vacay Bay. Make sure y'all subscribe to Vacay Bay, man. She be talking about a little bit of everyday, man. Everything, everyday life, all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff over there. Salute to Vacay Bay for sure. You already know the vibes, you heard?
When he went for the finish, Gustavo Lemos caught him in between, and he got caught in between, but you know he caught the better exchange. So I feel like we both can punch. He has power and speed. I got power and speed. I showed that he dropped Jermaine with a great precision, sharp body shot. I dropped George Kambosos with a sharp body shot. So obviously we both have power in both hands. You know.
Who would you?
You remember, but the comparison to one op that they do have comparison in between Africa and Keyshawn Davis is Gustavo Lemos, where Africa had a shaky ass fight with Gustavo Lemos. I mentioned it earlier. Africa fought him at 140 though, and Gustavo Lemos was gaming that fight. Some people thought damn near he took that fight, but you know what I'm saying, they gave that fight to Richardson Hitchens by decision. You know what I'm saying? He won, and you seen how Keyshawn fought him. Keyshawn did bring him down from 140 to 135, and you know what I'm saying, and Keyshawn whooped him. He did whoop him, but you know what I'm saying, that is the one comparison of opponents that Keyshawn and Africa do have, you know what I'm saying, in comparison and retrospective.
Favorite between him and Haney, if that's the fight that winds up happening before you guys fight.
Keyshawn.
Why is that?
I just think he's a little step ahead of Haney. I think he has more in his arsenal, more tricks, and he's a little bit more ring savvy than Devin Haney. But Devin Haney's also just ring savvy too. But I just feel like Keyshawn is just a better fighter.
Match with a local TurboTax expert at our new in-person locations.
Right there. I gotta run that back.
They can file your taxes for you and keep you updated every step of the way. So get your taxes done by Bert.
Yeah, bro. So that's interesting. Let me run that part back.
I dropped George Kambosos with a sharp body shot. So obviously we both have power in both hands. You know.
Who would you favor between him and Haney, if that's the fight that winds up happening before you guys fight?
Keyshawn.
Why is that?
I just think he's a little step ahead of Haney. I think he has more in his arsenal, more tricks, and he's a little bit more ring savvy than Devin Haney. But Devin Haney's also just ring savvy too. But I just feel like Keyshawn is just a better fighter.
Very intriguing right there. The man Richardson Hitchens believed that Keyshawn is more of a savvy fighter in the ring right there, and he believes that Keyshawn would beat Devin Haney right there, which is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, might I say. Very interesting. And I like I said before, I would take Devin with the experience over Keyshawn right now if they was to fight immediately right now. But at the same time, I wouldn't count Keyshawn out because I think he got the talent to beat Devin Haney for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, Keyshawn can fight all three ranges. Like Keyshawn's been, if you watch, even though the opponents hasn't been crazy, but if you watch, Keyshawn's previous fights, though, you can see the improvement in his game. You know what I'm saying? Since the Modueno fight, it's been a lot of improvement with Keyshawn's game. You know what I mean? Where he can fight on the inside, he can fight in the mid range, and he can fight on the outside. You know what I mean? Now we haven't seen him with one of those prime guys that was very skilled to where he got to cut off the ring and and do a lot, but more so. We seen Keyshawn, he's turning into a complete fighter, no cap. He's getting better within each fight. So if you've been watching Keyshawn's game, within his previous fights for sure. You know what I mean? So, but salute to my boy Isaiah. What you doing? What's good with you, my boy? Hey, but let's get into, since we talked about it, I dropped a video last night about Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, man, they sparring footage done leaked last night, man. So I definitely want to run this footage back, you feel me? And we could talk about this real quick. Drop the clip. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey, I know y'all see right there when Keyshawn had that boy in the corner right there, you know what I'm saying, where he was throwing them combinations. Like Keyshawn body work. I really admire Keyshawn's body work that he be delivering, bro. And you seen it right there where he went to the body twice to Shakur, and boom, right to the head, right to the head tapped his ass. You know what I mean? Definitely shaking motherfucker, shaking Shakur up though, bro. Like he was getting this shit off in his clip, man. Oh, this boy play it back. We gotta play it back, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Watching this sparring footage right here, that little mini clip, and I said it in my video that I dropped earlier. I'm like, bro, it told me a lot. This sparring footage told me a lot, and it showed me what I needed to see. 100% for sure. And we know why now. Looking at that little clip, I'm pretty sure Keyshawn be getting this shit off a lot at times on Shakur. I'm pretty fucking sure, bro. I think Shakur I think they be having their days where they be going, back and forth and shit type shit. But I think when it comes to who be edging it out even more between them two, it look like Keyshawn probably be getting this shit off a little bit on Shakur. And that's the real fucking reason why Shakur don't really want to fight this man in an actual fucking fight for real. And he want to make sure he keep that brotherly love energy going. You know what I mean? Because he know Keyshawn, he can fuck him up. He know Keyshawn can fuck that boy up, man, in a real fucking fight, bro. Keyshawn, that's why I said Keyshawn, bro. And that clip right there, that was a clip of them younger. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine how that shit probably be looking now. Like, and you notice I said that they don't even be talking, how the sparring, sessions be going, which is, you can expect them not talking about it, you know what I'm saying, as far as like how this shit be going. But I'm telling you right there, I seen why Shakur don't want to fight that boy Keyshawn in a real fucking fight right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That boy Keyshawn was, bro, he was, man, drop the clip.
Damn, man. Hey, that boy, it looked like Keyshawn made him take his shirt off too in that damn fucking in that spar session too, bro. And on top of that, bro, like this way, that boy, the way Shakur was fighting in there, it was like Keyshawn was the bigger brother in that motherfucker, bro. Like while he over there talking about, oh, Keyshawn, that's my little brother. Bro. Shit, that boy be looking like he the bigger brother from this damn sparring footage right here, man. Hey, real fucking interesting, bro. For real. Real interesting, dog, man. Salute to my boy Blaze. What's popping with you, man? Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Blaze, man. Yeah, clip dude, bro. Clip dude. I don't know what the hell dude, this light beard, goofy ass dude would be talking about. Like these motherfuckers be acting crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but yeah, I think we seen why Shakur Stevenson want to continue to have Keyshawn Davis as his brother, man, and keep him under his wing, man, because he don't want to fight that, man, bro. Keyshawn be whooping that ass in them damn sparring sessions, bro. It was like flat out. Flat the fuck out, bro. Flat out. Not enough tape. Yeah, Blaze, and it's not enough tape, but you know the vibes, Blaze, bro. You know the vibes. You can see how shit play out, bro. And it ain't hard to tell, bro. Like Nas said, bro. They won't fight at all in that ring, bro. All of that, brotherly love shit, that ain't the reason why, bro. I believe that boy Keyshawn be kicking his ass in some of those sparring sessions, and that's why that boy don't want to be in that ring with him for real. That's just my personal opinion. But definitely, like Key was definitely getting the best of him for sure. He was definitely getting his shit off. Dark Kent, man, come on now. Dark Kent. Come on. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. He done made the man sign the J Prince in every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We got to read the fucking room. We can't be naive over here, bro. Like, come on. Like, we can't be naive over here, bro. Like, we going to keep it real and on how we feel. Like, Shakur don't want no fucking smoke with Key because I think that boy Key be kicking his ass in those sparring sessions. Flat out. Flat the fuck out. Salute to my brother, No More Sleepwalking. He said, them two going to fall out due to curve. Watch. Hey, man. I'm waiting for it. I hope they do. I want them to fall out today. Please fall out today. My boy A Saucer said, been saying that any coming forward fighter with power like Keyshawn, who ain't scared of pity pat jazz that Shakur throws, will give Shakur problems. Too bad he would never fight anyone with that style. Facts plus tax. Facts plus fucking tax. My brother A Saucer is not capping at all. My boy Trey Skill said, "Facts, Cam. It makes a lot of sense after seeing the footage, bro." That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm pretty damn sure that boy Keyshawn be getting this shit off a lot more in other sessions, bro, in recent time, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it ain't enough tape in general, but me assuming and just thinking of and seeing how this shit lay out, we see it that boy. Just like, bro, it's so much I can talk about, but I ain't gonna take it there, bro. you see what Shakur Foster said about this sparring session too with him too. And fucking, we haven't even heard Shakur deny anything about Shakur Foster speaking about they sparring session for real. My boy Isaiah, what you doing? Said Keyshawn definitely knows all of Shakur. If we keeping it real, Shakur already exposed too much to Keyshawn. That's why Shakur made Keyshawn sign to J Prince. Simple math. If you can't add it up, shaking my head. Facts, bro. You just got to read the room, bro. Some of this shit, bro, is simple logic, bro. I tell you all the time. A lot of this shit ain't hard to see in this shit, bro. Like, I promise you.
Y'all just got to read the room a little bit more better than y'all do in usual perspective, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's like stupid. Don't watch sleepwalking. My boy, he said Shakur and Keyshawn are great in part because they are sparring partners. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but Shakur spars with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He spars with every fucking body, bro. Shit, he'll spar your daddy if he can. Shit. But Blaze, you gotta tell. I know Blaze, you one of them guys that's on the same side that they shouldn't be on that brotherly love shit, and they should be fighting each other though. I know Blaze one of those guys. Kevin House, my boy said they messed up dropping that boxing session, bro. They really did. They really did, bro. Like they really did. Like I was surprised that motherfucker even leaked that shit. I was like, damn, they leaked this. Like, y'all know I'm about to post this on my socials and shit and then do content on that shit ASAP. What are you saying? The fuck is you talking about? What he said, shit be right in our face, bro. It be right there, bro. This shit don't be that, like, a lot of this shit do not be that hard to think about, bro, in boxing, bro. I promise you, bro. Like, you can't have hackers logical thinking all the time. You know what I mean? You just gonna be a pure dumbass. My boy Sin, salute to my nigga Sin. He said, already knew what time it is without the footage. You know, my boy Sin be on timing, bro. That's my nigga. It was sure. My boy, they said, Key was getting the best of Shakur in that clip, but it's only 30 seconds. We don't know if Shakur was getting the best of Keyshawn before or after. Bro, this is what I said. I believe they be going back and forth. I believe they both be getting their shit off. But in my personal belief is, I believe Keyshawn be getting this shit off a little bit more. Man, yes, it was a 36 clip, but why did they only share that clip? Why wasn't it another clip of Shakur getting this shit off that came out? You know what I'm saying? And I hope the footage, bruh. So if they mad, Cam and Mase mad as they mad. They real fucked up, because if I was Cam and Mase today, I would have asked them about that sparring footage today. But they casuals to where they didn't even know the footage dropped. They didn't even know the footage dropped. To where if I was Cam and Mase on that show this morning, I would have interviewed motherfucking Keyshawn. I would have like, hey, man, I seen that sparring footage with you and Shakur. It looked like you was getting your shit off, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would have pressed that shit from there if that was me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, them boys, they didn't even know that motherfucking Cam Mase, they didn't even know the footage was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I said. They definitely casuals to the motherfucker for sure. Like, but no more sleep. Like, the room will be red. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, well, Isaiah, you said, don't know, Blaze. From what I saw, Key was explosive, and he was exposing how to beat Shakur, if you ask me. Hey, bro. Hey. Bro, you see, took away his right hand and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all better read the room. Y'all don't be watching fights, bro. Some of y'all motherfuckers don't be watching fights, bro. We be watching fights over here, bro. We be seeing all of this shit, bro, from retrospectives, from the business, from the prep up for the marketing with the fights to the actual fucking fights, bro. Like, we really be tapped in, my nigga. Like, he said Keyshawn is the #1 contender for Shakur belt, and now the tape is out, bro. Motherfucker, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing that's so fucking wicked. That's why you got Keyshawn talking about fighting Dalton Smith and Lewis Crocker, Dalton Smith at 140 and Lewis Crocker and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because that, bro, it's so stupid. It's really stupid. It's stupid as fuck, bro. Because the WBO ain't gonna never order that fight with them two guys. That's the fucked up part. Like, when they should order that bitch. If they order that bitch, yeah, I'd love to see them just duck it in everybody's face, like, you know what I'm saying, in full force like that. My boy Blaze said, I don't mind Shakur and Keyshawn not fighting each other. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said, bro. I know you one of the guys that you would love to see him fight for sure. You would definitely see it. You would love to see him fight for sure. I already know where you stand with it, Blaze, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? It's nasty work, man. We ain't gonna see them boys. These are head facts. But do we really think Jay Prince gonna let them take each other out? Hell no. Nah. He want all the marketable threats on his team. Just watch. Bro, exactly. Like Jay Prince ain't about the and see all right, let me explain the story with just going back to Aberbill, right? Just speaking here. I'm gonna just use the Aberbill situation as an example for Shakur. When they were at 130, Top Rank was trying to get Aberbill, the top guys at 130 at that time when Aberbill was with Top Rank. Shakur was one of the guys. They try to, they try to offer to fight the Aberbill with Shakur. Of course, he was with it. They try to see what's up with Shakur's team. Shakur's team turned it down. And this is words from Brad Goodman, the matchmaker for Top Rank himself, that he personally has said himself. So with that being said, Shakur's team, like I always say with a lot of these fighters, it don't be on these fighters a lot of these times. It be on these guys' teams in retrospective. You know what I mean? Jay Prince and Josh Dubin, they run a real tight ship over there, and they're very strategic as well with picking their fights as well. You know what I'm saying? With them having Abdullah, Keyshawn, and Jay Prince, and Shakur all under their little umbrella, it's like it's no way, and with them guys fighting around the same weight classes, that you can't not have those guys mix it up at one point. Like you can't hold Abdullah back from him wanting to fight Shakur and Keyshawn. Jay Prince got to give him that opportunity if that opportunity presents himself and the numbers is right. But Jay Prince, I'm telling you, like they know Abdullah's a bad motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. They know Abdullah's a bad motherfucker. Abdullah done sparred Shakur before. He done sparred Africa. He just, you know what I'm saying? He just been in the ring with Devin. Abdullah done been in the ring with some of these guys. So these guys know Abdullah really that motherfucker. They know Abdullah really him. But they know he young right now. So it's like when Keyshawn earlier was talking about Abdullah, talking about I stop Abdullah right now and shit. The thing is that a motherfucker like Keyshawn, it's the same with Devin Haney. And as far as with Keyshawn and Abdullah, Keyshawn would rather fight Abdullah probably right now before he get more seasoned and he be real ready for those big fights in retrospective. Just like with Devin Haney and Keyshawn. Devin Haney would want to fight Keyshawn now instead of Keyshawn fights 2 fights, in at 147 and get more season, and then he be well more equipped for Devin Haney in particular. I mean, the same shit, vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said, bro, some of this shit be simple logic, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I promise you, my nigga. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. My boy said, he said, Keyshawn bigger and stronger than Shakur. This ain't no secret. Facts. That is a fact. And that's why Shakur pushing Keyshawn to fight at 147. That's a whole nother thing too that we ain't even mentioned that in that retrospective as well. Keyshawn only fought at 140 once, and that was his last fight with Jermaine Ortiz, and he's already talking about going to 147. And Shakur, he up there trying to do catch weights at 144 and shit, which boys, catch weights at 144, rehydration clauses, stuff that Shakur said is bullshit that he wouldn't want to do, and talked about it with other guys and stuff in particular. But you know what I'm saying? We know Shakur is a fucking living contradiction damn near in every fucking interview that he's fucking in. That's just the honest to God truth. My boy Trey Skill said Kerr got hit more in that clip than any fight besides the pain. Facts plus tags, bro. Hey, Crush in the building. Hey, Crush, did you see the clip? Hold on, let me play it for my nigga Crush real quick, man. If you ain't see that shit, we gotta run that clip back. Boy, bro, that shit crazy, bro. Oh, Ace, he said, why else would Shakur tell Keyshawn he should go for Devin because Devin is bigger? Like that's my thing. Like you got Devin, you see a lot. If y'all watch a lot of some of the the Devin Haney content creators out there, like they over there pushing this Devin and Shakur fight, but then they like, oh yeah, go ahead and add Keyshawn in there too. We can fuck around and beat Keyshawn and then beat Shakur and shit. That's from them, that's the perspective from the Devin Haney content creators over there, as far as like them in particular. But I found it real ironic that Shakur pushing Keyshawn like that on motherfucking Devin like that. That's what I found ironic, because I'm like, bro, like it would, the people in reality want you to fight Devin more so than anything. And you talk about you looking for big fights, I'm pretty sure they get a bag together, for y'all two to get it cracking if y'all was to come to agreement with some shit, you know what I mean? That's just me in particular. But Shakur over here pushing for Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia at 144, and Pitbull at 140, and Conor Ben on 147 with a rehydration clause and shit, like, bro, like it should just be real. Like Shakur be moving, bro. He moving very cautious out here, bro. Very fucking cautious, bro. Like very. My boy, he said Keyshawn is a complete fighter. Facts, he definitely is. I bet that's why I said I believe he definitely complete for sure. Said, my boy Isaiah, what you doing? He said, nah, Jay Prince gonna protect Shakur, but also too at Ace Austin, we can't forget Jay Prince almost got Kurt killed. RFP takeoff. Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, that they ties with Jay Prince. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy Shakur done been. He done been in them spots with Jay Prince and stuff, man, where they be out and about, man. And I don't really like that shit in particular for Shakur in particular. Any of those guys, you know what I'm saying? My boy Dark Kenny said, Cam, how we know that leaked footage is a highlight to help keep push more for that Haney fight or something? That's a possible chance too. That's a possible fucking chance too, bro. Real shit. I like that perspective from you, Dark, for sure, bro. Like, because Keyshawn is definitely pushing the hell out of this Devin Haney shit in the process the last 72 hours. And like I said, we still ain't heard nothing from Bill Haney or Devin Haney about Keyshawn or Ryan Garcia vowing to retire him, and Keyshawn talking about stopping them and hitting them with bricks and shit. You know what I mean? But hey, that's a whole nother story though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this little take right here from Dark Kent, hey, I love it right here, because that's something that it probably was a thing too, for sure. My boy Crush, he said nobody cares about sparring sessions. Hey, nah, Crush, you'll be surprised. A lot of these dudes take more consideration in sparring than the actual fucking fights, my nigga, for sure, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta see them to put thought in them. I take consideration with them in certain situations, and these are one of these situations, I would say, my brother, for sure. But a lot of these dudes, they whole careers built off of sparring sessions out this bitch. Name Kevin Johnson. Shit. His whole fucking career built off of fucking sparring sessions, damn near. And he ain't even that crazy as a fucking professional in the ring for real when the lights is on. And my boy Kevin said they need to go ahead and fight, or they need to be in different divisions, man. Facts. Bro, that's just the simple fact of the matter. One of these guys got to be in a different division, bro. They got to fight somewhere fucking else, bro. Like, that's just the simple fact of the matter, bro. Like, my boy Chris said, nah, they should rumble. Definitely. Got to rumble. What Ace also said, Cam, he just said he don't mind if they don't fight. If they don't fight, man, I know, but because you because you're a fan of both, and you don't care to see them scrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to see the matchup, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. Fuck that friend brotherly shit, bro. That shit. Hey, Blaze, bro, we got to be a part of this campaign and tell these dudes to stop this brotherly love shit in boxing, dog. Like, that got to be a motherfucking campaign right now, my nigga. Wait, they said Jay Prince was trying to side Tank. Yeah, he was. Tank would never do that dumb ass shit. That boy Jay Prince don't even fuck with PBC like that. Sin Ironheart, he said all those snack friendships are fabricated. They all pussy on some level or another over there. Hey, fast was hey, bro. Fabricated as fuck, man. The Bud Buddies, man. The Bud Buddies, bro. You know I call them the Bud Buddies. My boy Ring about some podcast. He said they do let it marinate because of a great point, but unfortunately, too many times undefeated guys lose before a big clash. Look what happened to Wilder versus Joshua. If Virgil fight few top guys apart from boots. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You just got your matchmaking got to be on point. Yeah, I think it's safe to say for as the matchmaking with Keyshawn Davis, they've been great with him since he's been a professional, I can say in particular. Isaiah, what you doing? He said, as long as Keyshawn moves up to 147 and Shakur stays at 140, I'm cool with them not fighting. But they both at 140. They need to see each other, bro. That's just flat out, bro. That's just the simple fact of the matter. If they both in the same division, they got to fight, bro. Y'all got to get out of each other's division if y'all ain't gonna fucking fight each other flat out. That's why you see Shakur pushing fucking Keyshawn to fight at 147 and fight Devin and do shit like that. You know what I mean? And got him talking about 47 and everything right now. My boy Reebok, he said Virgil could take that L, them boots versus Ortiz won't be the same. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. What's good with my sister Quee? Make sure y'all subscribe to my sister Quee, man. Live every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time, man. Talking about everyday life and everything, man. Salute to my sister, man. Much love. My way, Ace also says Shakur ain't staying at 140. He will move up and down. He ain't fighting Puello or Gary Anton Russell, and he ain't fighting none of the top 147 pounders. Shakur will continue to pick and choose and go up and down. Yeah, see, that's my thing. My thoughts, what I've been saying in the last couple weeks with Shakur is I want to see him fight at 140. I would love to see Shakur fight Gary Anton Russell. You know what I'm saying? Puello, of course, he's the mandatory for Dalton Smith. So the WBC is most likely to order that fight next. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because they ordered. Actually, I think it's already ordered, as you can say in retrospect. So Dalton Smith and Alberto Puello is up next. They're going to fight next, in particular. And they're going Africa. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no word on what's going to happen as far as after this fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, I don't think Shakur want to fight fucking Africa either. I think Africa will fight Shakur, though. I just said that. I think Africa will fight Shakur. I don't believe Shakur will fight Africa, though. That's just me. That's just me in general. But him fighting at 147, I don't care to see it. I don't care to see him fight Conor Benn. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's asking for him to fight Conor Benn. Like, Shakur has created this whole illusion that people is clamoring for Shakur Stevenson to fight Conor Benn in the UK, which nobody asked for that shit. Nobody cares to see fucking Shakur fight Conor Ben in the fucking UK. Like, I don't know why he really trying to infiltrate fans' minds with that bullshit for real. Because nobody asked for him to fight him. Nobody asking him to fight Ryan Garcia like that, honestly, either. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it'd be a good matchup, but I don't believe Ryan Garcia can make 144 for one. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that shit at all. And then for two, Ryan's not going to do a rehydration clause. Like, he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, even if they fought at 147, he's not doing a rehydration clause for Shakur. So I don't even see that fight in retrospect happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Ryan making 144. I know him and his dad said they could, and fucking Shakur said he with that. And I know that's a little rumor that's going out that they, planning something upon, Shakur and Ryan, possibly if Ryan beats Barrios and everything, like, which is I'm not really kind of finding that shit in particular, because I don't think Ryan can make 144. I think it'll be a fucking waste of people's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just some dumbass shit, though. Just pure dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Shakur need to be fighting the guys at 140, bro. You at 140, fight the guys in your fucking weight class. We don't care about Conor Ben. We don't care about none of that shit. Fight the other champions in your weight class. Unify up. Do your thing at 140. That's what we want to see. Flat out. Like, I don't know what's that so hard to see, you know what I'm saying, for Shakur. But Shakur is out there. If he want to fight Pitbull, try to fight Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like, which he didn't call Pitbull out. He's calling out former Tank Ops and everything right now and saying that he calling out former Tank Ops and saying that they all easy work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then motherfucker was in the past talking about Tank's resume is shitty and he ain't fought many people as well and shit like that. Like, Shakur was shitting on Tank's resume, talking about he ain't fought no champions and stuff, but then you calling out guys that Tank didn't beat already right now, just like Devin Haney was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes are about to be so fucking flip-flop, bro. Like, so much flip-flop and wishy-washy ass niggas, bro. Like, that's why I said they gotta shut the fuck up. Niggas like Shakur shouldn't be doing that many interviews. Flat out. Flat the fuck out. My boy, no more sleepwalking. He said care. So he not gonna give the belt to his little brother like he said before the fight. Hey, bro, great question. Great question. Like, is he gonna go ahead? Is he gonna give up the title now? You know what I'm saying? Like he said. Like, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that because he definitely said that in the clip. He said that in a couple of interviews. My boy A. Sauce said Keyshawn and Shakur just talk. Keyshawn, they try to fight Abdullah. Otherwise, he wouldn't have personally missed weight around against De Los Santos. Absolutely. I don't think he's trying to fight Abdullah right now. Like, as much as he said Abdullah and Tank and guys ain't trying to fight him, like, he don't be wanting to fight them motherfuckers like that for real, bro. Like, it'd be the opposite, bro. Like, oh, Chris said, yeah, Ben, yeah, for sure, for sure. Isaiah, he's talking about. He said Devin fans pushing for weak fights. That's why they ain't calling for Keyshawn. Yeah, they pushing for Xander, and like I said, I don't see Devin and them fighting Xander Zayas. I don't see Top Rank giving Devin that fight. I just don't see it. Like, it don't even make sense for Xander to even fight Devin, honestly, bro. And Devin talking about the money and talking about, oh, you'll make more money fighting me than Josh Healy. Yeah, he'll probably make more money, but how much significant money I'm going to make fighting you, though? Because your value ain't that much crazy either. You ain't even been on no fucking main event. And your last two fights, you've been on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was on the undercard of fucking Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? Like, come on, make this make sense. Like, how much value do Devin have with Xander Zayas? You don't got that much fucking value like that for real. Like, I don't know why Devin be acting like he big dog like that, and you're not that much of a big dog, bro. Devin, you never been a real draw like that, bro. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Like, nigga, what they need to be pushing is they need to be pushing for Ryan Garcia to win Saturday and fight Ryan Garcia. That's what the fuck they need to be pushing.
You know what I'm saying? Do I need to remind why they need to be doing that?
Look, you're one of the best finishers in boxing. Like, I know you didn't finish Devin Haney, but you had him
That ref
drowned.
saved him. I should have knocked him. I just didn't have the conditioning.
I think it still bothers you, huh?
Yes, because I should have knocked him out in that 11th, man. I was playing around too much. Yeah. And I was like, ha, ha. Like, bro. Man. But next time, that next time, buddy, you won't have a next time. I'm finishing you. You will never box again if we fight again, and you know that. And I vow to that. If we fight again, you will never box again. I promise you that.
But look, Oscar Duarte's fight.
That's why he need to be. That's what they need to be pushing for. They need to be pushing for Ryan to win Saturday and get that WBC strap at 147 off of fucking Mario Barrios and pushing for that fight next. That's what they need to be doing. The damn Hanos clan. And then you got Keyshawn out here like this.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? Nigga hot, man. Debo! Hey, Debo! Where the hell you at, man? What you doing? Where is Debo? We looking for you. We on the block. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Yeah. Debo, where you at? He's scared of this brick. He's scared.
Like these niggas out here playing, they out here playing this, they playing Shebo Dev cock out here. They playing Shebo Dev cock out here, bro. Y'all ain't peeping the science. Salute to my brother Dave any Mase, man, with the $2 in the motherfucking super chat, man. Salute to my brother, man. And make sure y'all subscribe to my brother, man. Dean by any means, man. My brother been active, man, staying consistent and everything, man. Much love to my brother, man. You already know the vibes, my nigga. Yeah, man. Is that boy out there? Ryan been playing Devin Cock, bro, the whole time, bro. Before the fight, during the fight, after the fight, and I just don't understand how you Haney guys could be like a real Devin Haney fan out there and y'all not pushing for him to fight Ryan Garcia after he vowing to retire that man. Like, bro, if a motherfucker said that to me, I gotta see that man flat out, bro. Flat out. Like, I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, that's why I said the Hanos clan, bro. Them motherfuckers is some soft motherfuckers, bro. They soft as hell, bro. What was that? My boy C the Sports Talk, he said he wants the bigger payday, bigger bag, obviously. Facts. Since quick, we said, then go fight them and shut the hell up. Facts. It was Isaiah, what you do? He said, Kel, they keep forgetting some fraud said that Tank weight drained Ryan, and that wasn't cool. Now look at this motherfucker. His dude teeth got up gassed. Hey, for real, dead ass though, bro. That motherfucker literally is the living contradiction, like I said before, bro. Like, you want Ryan to fight at 147, you know what I'm saying, in a rehydration clause. You know what I'm saying? But you shitted on Tank doing it with Ryan when Ryan was fighting at 135. Like, that's the crazy part about that shit with Ryan and Tank to me, and Ryan still be complaining about that shit still. Like, nigga, Ryan, you were fighting at 135 your whole career, even leading up to fighting Tank. Didn't your ass want to fight in the extra weight after that? No, nigga, we'll give you 1 pound, motherfucker, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you put your ass in a rehydration clause, we got to make the same weight as well. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no complaints when we seen Ryan out there eating tacos and pizza and shit at the damn media workout he had and everything in California. No complaints. That's why I said I don't want to hear no damn excuses from Ryan. Like, fuck all the bullshit. Flat the fuck up. Like, bro, we remember everything, bro. This boxing shit, for real. The timeline, bro. The timeline is everything. I ain't looking at boxing hacker. Fuck hacker. Talking about Xander, nigga. Because hacker, one thing too. This is another thing too. Just going even taking it there. Motherfucker, y'all, this man
Devin is talking about Bill said they want to fight Earl Spence too. Why the fuck y'all not calling out Boots? That's what I want to know. Why y'all not calling to fight Boots? Devin and Boots would be a big money fight. Since y'all want to go to 154 and fight guys at 154 now, since y'all want to fight guys at 154, how about the Haney fans call and tell Devin Haney and Bill Haney to call out fucking Boots Ennis? How about fucking that? How about that? Let's start there. Like, let's really start there. Because if y'all going to be up at 144 and y'all up there literally trying to cherry pick, talking about y'all want to fight Errol Spence. Oh, y'all want to fight Xander Zayas. And which is fucking Xander Zayas won't be no fucking cherry pick. They the ones saying that they fool. We ain't saying that. Bill and Devin talking about these guys that they calling out as fool. But they can't call out Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia is vowing to retire him. That's how pussy you Haney fans are, bro. Y'all niggas are pussy, bro. Like, super pussy. My boy Dre Skills, he said he believes Xander beat him. He said I got Xander outboxing Dev, honestly. And y'all saying that's another thing. That ain't no layup fight for Devin, bro. Like, that is not no layup fight for Devin, bro. Like, that motherfucking Xander, he very skilled and athletic and big. That's why I said Xander ain't even looking Dev's way right now. He trying to go undisputed at 140 or 154 right now. And I don't even know how long Xander gonna be at 154 myself, in my opinion, either, for real. I can see Xander moving up to 160 in due time. Real shit. My way. Tiz, fool with it. 580, 58, 80. He said Abdullah not gonna play with Keyshawn. That's a fact. That's a fact. Abdullah won't play with him. And Abdullah getting better. Like, watch Abdullah in this next fight when he fight Joe Cordina. Watch Abdullah beat the shit out of Joe Cordina when they fight this year. Watch. He gonna wash the fuck out of Joe Cordina. Mark my words. My way. Moving next though. I ain't worried about him. He said Ryan versus Barrio is gonna be a good fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a good scrap. The only thing I'm worried about with Ryan, I would say, not Ryan in particular, but the only thing I'm worried about Barrios is how his weight is going to be, because I mentioned yesterday on the show that this Mario's yesterday, at the 7-day weigh-in, like he was at the weigh-in mark for the 7 days was 151. Mario Barrios is at 150.6, and Ryan was at 149.4. You know what I mean? So, like, that's one thing I'm really watching is both guys' weight going into fight week. I think today is the grand arrival, so we'll see these guys in the grand arrivals tonight. You know what I mean? So we'll see, how they looking and everything tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching them real closely in particular, but I'm concerned with Mario Barrios. Like, Ryan looked like he more so on schedule. You know what I'm saying? Looking at him, 149.4. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan looks more on schedule than me. You know what I'm saying? But Mario, I'm a little bit more worried about him in particular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say that for sure. Like, I'm a little bit more worried about him in general. You know what I'm saying? I could say. Yeah, like, because he looked drained as hell to me. Like, Mario looked drained as hell to me right there. Like, he definitely looked drained. So that's the only thing I'm really paying attention closely this week with that fight is both guys' weight going into, this week for sure. Like, that's the thing I'm very curious about for sure. Boxing Hacker talking about Xander is number one choice. For who? For Devin? Devin ain't fucking Xander's number one choice, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Let me scroll down some on. Let me see that. My boy Shell, you believe Barrios cooking Ryan? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Especially, it don't bring me much confidence with Barrios' last two performances either, though, because he done had draws. Like, even though I thought, like, I'm not that confident in Mario like that, honestly. I think
and then it's more so 50-50 because then I'm like, I'm not sure how Ryan gonna come in this bitch today. Like Ryan, either is Ryan gonna come in this bitch on demon time and is he 100% locked in, or Ryan gonna come in there bullshitting and shit, and he ain't that focused as he been saying and shit. You feel me? Like that's my thing. That's my question right there. You feel me? Like other than that, you know what I'm saying? I probably edge Ryan right now because it looked like to me, Mario Barrios may be drained going into this fight. Mario Barrios has been fighting at 147 for a long time. He's been fighting at 147 ever since he fought Tank. You know what I mean? I think he moved up to 147 right after that fight. So, like, he's been out there for a long time, bro. Like, that's why, I kind of edge Ryan in this a little bit. You know what I mean? Because off of, just past, fights from both guys, who's probably I think Ryan Garcia is a little bit more talented than Mario in a sense, and Mario has experience. Like, it's really a 50-50 fight to me and right now, but I would edge Ryan right now. But I don't see Barrios cooking Ryan, though. I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. Truth Dreams, you said, y'all won't even bet your check. I bet Devin smoke Keyshawn. Hey, I bet there's some people in there in the comments definitely that would take your bet for sure, probably. Isaiah, what you said, Keyshawn give me ashy vibes with black Air Force Bobby. He's stupid. He said, I think Devin believes him. That video is when the ship started selling. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Man, hey, I was calling him Shebo Dev. Hey, Shebo, where you at, Shebo Dev? I call him Shebo Dev. I ain't call him no fucking Debo. Fuck out of here. He said, Devin beating him easy. How would he beat him easy? That's my question to you, Truth Dream CEO. And you said Keyshawn need more work. Yeah, I will say, I said probably get a fight or two at 147, and I think he'd be fully ready to whoop him. But I would not count Keyshawn out in a fight immediately with Devin Haney because he's talented to beat him. He's definitely talented to beat him. You know what I mean? I think Keyshawn will make Devin fight in that fight a little bit in reality. I don't even think it would. Now this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? If Devin and them the A side and stuff, go ahead and set it up, start talking and negotiating and send them an offer. Flat out. That's where I'm at with it. Like, they the ones that promised Keyshawn Davis a fight after he beat Jermaine Ortiz. You know what I mean? So they the ones that can press the button on that shit, and we ain't heard shit from them. So I'm curious to hear from them. It's been 72 hours. Keyshawn been clowning on the internet cooking his ass the last 3 days. There's fool when he said Devin not gonna let Keyshawn hit him for real. He gonna be a tough out for Keyshawn. He kind of too small. Yeah, bro. Devin gonna be in that bitch. Definitely fight on the outside for sure. He definitely gonna try to fight on the outside a lot with Keyshawn, but I believe Keyshawn can fight on. Like I said, Keyshawn is a complete fighter, bro. If y'all been watching his fights, he can fight from all 3 ranges: inside, mid range, and outside. Man, that's what makes that fight interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just know how I'm interested to see, Devin provided offense along with his defense in that fight with Keyshawn Davis. That fight is not no easy fight, like my guy Truth Dreams CEO was mentioning earlier. He said Barrios beats Ryan. Okay. Man, I'm just telling you, y'all gotta watch that boy Barrios weight this week. I'm telling you, that boy looked drained in that picture. He looked drained. I saw. He said they scared of Ryan. No more Conte to set Ryan up anymore. No more Ostrich excuses. Facts, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they scared as hell of Ryan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm just saying, bro, ain't no fucking way a man can tell me I'm gonna retire you if we fight, and I don't see that, man. And after everything that happened, the storyline that they have, bro. Like, ain't no fucking way, bro. Like, I would have to get my leg back, bro. But you got these Haney fans, they scared shitless to get their fucking leg back for this guy, bro.
Like they scared shitless for real. Damn, that's a mile. Let me. Oh yeah, let me go back. He said, how do you think Brian Norman and Ryan would go? Ryan, I think Ryan would probably beat Brian. Probably he'll beat Ryan. Ryan would beat Brian. I think he's more athletic and more, explosive than Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? He would beat him. Probably stop him. Probably, maybe. I ain't even lie. Ryan over. Yeah. Facts. Probably stop him. For real, I ain't gonna lie. And Brian Norman Jr. I love Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great fighter, but I got my guy. You know what I'm saying? I can say my guy. I got Ryan in that one. He said true. It remind me of Hitchens how I was talking about fighting scrubs. Yeah, I mean, shit, that's what Devin does too, though. I mean, Devin does that. What are you talking about? No, that's a voluntary. He is going to fight the person with the most reward, which is Xander. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, I'm like, bro, like, what type of logic? Like, Hacker's a fucking dickhead, bro. Like, a pure dickhead, bro. Like, man, like, damn, that's just like, gotta play it, bro.
I don't know if ain't nobody told you, bro. You feel me? But I feel like I gotta be the one to tell you, family member. You know, it's been going on for a while, bro, and motherfuckers tired of this shit. I'ma tell you though, family, I ain't the one that give a fuck. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, family. You might be the biggest dick rider ever, family. You a real professional dick rider, feel like you need to go to the Olympics, cuz. You be riding the fuck out that bike, man. Get off that motherfucker, man. It ain't getting you no money, cuz. Stop dick riding, family member. Go get your own motion, your own shit, man. Go to the Olympics.
Yeah, bro. Like too much dick. Like that's been a real big problem, bro. Like from a lot of fans. It's too much just personal dick eating to these fighters, bro. This should be nasty work, bro. Like he said, Devin ready to run up to 154 while being the A side of 147. Who is daddy? Uncle Bill said he was going to fight Keyshawn. So what it is? He moving up to 154 for easy fights, or they sending Key a contract? Yeah, facts. That's the question. Like, bro, if you gonna move up to 154, you calling out Errol Spence and Xander and shit. Xander ain't fighting you. Like, I think they completely, like, the conversation with Devin and Xander is really fucking irrelevant and worthless to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they're gonna they're not even worried about Devin Haney. They ain't looking at Devin Haney. Like, they're not gonna fight no damn Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney is wasting his fucking time waiting for Xander. Like, he wasting his fucking time. Fight fucking Ryan Garcia if Ryan wins Saturday. How about that? That's what the fuck I want. Flat the fuck out. Stop being pussy and fucking fight Ryan Garcia. Like, flat the fuck out. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Boots. I mean, shit. We don't know Boots and Virgil shit right now. That shit on a halt right now with negotiations. Even though Friday, it is a court hearing for the Virgil Ortiz and Golden Boy lawsuit Friday. So we will know a little bit more information pertaining to Virgil Ortiz and Golden Boy Friday, because they do have a court date on Friday. So we will know more about that in particular. Come on, we call that Boost at 47. Then bitch call him out at 54 since y'all want to go to 54. Shut the fuck up talking to me, ho. Boost that man in his division, bro. Boost is the guy at 154. And you'll make more. Hey, I'll tell you this right now, since you want to talk about shit like 154, like that Mr. Hanos clans. Boost will probably be our biggest fight, money-wise, too, at 154, by the way, too, just to add more context. Boost will be a more bigger money fight than Xander, to add more context for Devin Haney. in reality if we want to be real. But let the Haney fans call it. We called him out at 147. We called him at 47. But bitch, y'all shouldn't be trying to fight at 154 now because he's at 54. So y'all can see him at 54 now. How about that? Like, niggas is scared shitless to fight. Like, it shows you, like, motherfuckers is trying to cherry pick you, like, even through the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with guys like Boxer Hacker. Like, oh, anything that Bill and Devin wants and what they say, they repeat. It's rinse and repeat for those guys all the time. My boy Shell said Xander whoops Devin. Hey, man, I ain't counting. I ain't counting either one. I think it'll be a good fight if they did fight. I will say that. Sia said Crawford fans too. Was good, my boy Cornelius Byrne. It was good, my boy. It was popping, bro. He said, y'all won't bet me. He said, better check. Better check on who? I better check on Ryan on the rematch. How about that? Yeah, I see you. I know you a big. I could tell you a big Haney fan. I could tell. For sure. Ryan his ass. Okay. He's at Ryan his ass. I got Barrios. Shit. Look at Barrios' last two fights. Barrios he had a draw in his last two fights. Motherfucker couldn't even beat Manny Pacquiao that's fucking 77 years old out this motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, do y'all niggas be watching boxing for real? Like, are you shitting me? Like, you got to be shitting me. My boy Kevin, what's good, my boy? He said, Blue is reporting, by the way, of showbiz that Haney is locked in to fight Barrios if he's victorious. I don't give a fuck about what Blue Blood say. Blue Blood is a pure dickhead and a pure fucking liar, and he don't know shit for real. Like, that nigga don't know what the fuck going on for real. He just be making shit up just to be in the headlines and for views and clicks and shit. Pure dickhead. Boxer, like, my Boots is chasing a guy with no titles. Davis chasing greatness. Stay mad. Stay dick eating. How about that? Said, bro, Barrios don't really miss weight. Yeah, he hasn't had no case where he missed weight, but look at him though in the picture though, my guy. We gotta be realistic though. You feel me? Like, look at him. Look how, like, make a comparison. Have you seen Mario at the press conference they had like a week or two ago when they had that press conference? Like, Mario looked way more filled in, like in the face than within his body. And now, they're going down to their cut because it's going into fight week. And you look at Mario, bro, he's been fighting at 147 a long time, bro, since he fought Tank. Like, he's been fighting at 147. And that's been several fights at 147. And he looked drained to me, bro. It's really a concern going into this week right there with Mario right there, I would say. Like, that's my only concern right there with him for sure. I would say for sure. My only concern with him. I'm like, big cool. Yeah, my boy Kerry Sims, he said Ryan hasn't won the title and hasn't looked good. If he looked bad again, do you think that points more to maybe he was in the shit with Haney? I mean, y'all got the fight. All right, he fought Haney and then he fought Rolly. I don't know what's up with the Rolly fight. I thought the Rolly fight wasn't good on both ends for real. I mean, Rolly got the knockdown and it really wasn't much action after that either. Similar, just like the Devin Haney fight with Brian Norman. And Devin had the knockdown against Brian Norman, and then after that, it really wasn't that much action after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of grabbing, holding, and shit like that. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Ryan, I would say right now, my question with him, like I said, is how 100% focused he is, because he lacked focus in the fights and stuff. We done seen him, live streaming on Kick and, doing shit like that. So my thing is, how focused is he into this fight? But talent-wise, I think Ryan is a little bit more talented than Mario Barrios. And I question Mario. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna see with the weight and see with the weight with both of these guys this week, bro. We gonna see. But I think with Ryan, it's really a fight that Ryan really is. He really has to win this week. Like he has to win. Like it's really a crossroads fight in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like not saying Ryan won't get opportunities if he was to lose this Saturday to Mario Barrios, but like it's a significant fight. Like it's a must-win fight for Ryan Garcia this week for real. Like it really is. Like if Mario lose it, I mean, it ain't really much crazy for him. He lose the title and shit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? It just depends how he would lose in particular for sure. Barrio is going to be more drained even more. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, talking about you worry about the wrong person. Ryan is the one drained. Ryan's not drained. He was 149.4, my guy. He's on schedule on weight. He weighed less than Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? So it's safe to say that Mario Barrios is the more drained person currently because this is them at the 7-day weigh-in, my guy. You got to read the room a little bit, Truth Dream. Read the room. Read the room. I said, nasty word. Devin Haney fans really pushing for Xander instead of pushing for Keyshawn. Well, yeah, they shit, bro. Motherfuckers, they push. I want to be pushing for Ryan. Salute to my boy Big Cooper the building. Salute to my dog, man. What's good, bro? Either Xander fight was on the same weekend as Shakur. Reason why they even talked about him. Not really. Bill Haney is the guy that said that they think Xander is food, and that's why they want to fight him. Man, I got that clip. I might have deleted that clip. I got that one. Yeah. Yeah, they think dude is food, so that's why they calling out Xander pretty much. Well, you see him talking about they say everything but let's fight. They ain't saying everything but let's fight against Ryan. If Ryan wins Saturday, I bet you that. Just to add a little bit more context. Just to add a little bit more context. Salute to my dog T Hill, brother. My good man. What's good, my bro? How you doing? This ain't that. Don't get your ass cooked out here just because you a Devin Haney fan. Matter of fact, I'll put this up for you because I'm not even that much crazy as a Ryan fan. Honestly at all. But this is you, though. You got your Devin Haney starter pack, it look like. Like Boxer Hacker, too. Boxer Hacker, he wear his Devin Haney starter pack every damn day. Boxer Hacker got his Devin Haney starter pack on every motherfucking day out this bitch. And Mr. Truth Dream CEO got his on too. You know what I'm saying? You got the UGG boots on. You got your UGG boots on right now. You know what I'm saying? Boy's scared, bro. Y'all.
What's up, man? What? Yo, this punk motherfucker throwing shit at us, man. Man, I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
Yep. Y'all boys scared as hell. Bro, it's so crazy how the Hanos fans, like, they just like Bill and Devin, bro. Like, they scared shitless of fucking Ryan Garcia, bro. I don't understand why they so scared shitless of Ryan Garcia, dog. Like, I do not understand it. Like, I really don't understand it why the Devin Haney fans are scared shitless of fucking Ryan Garcia, just like Bill and Devin is. Like, that's something that's very fucking mind-boggling to me. Very mind-boggling to me. Like, that's the biggest fight for fucking Devin Haney. It's the rematch, the storyline and everything behind it. And the fact that y'all guys are so fucking afraid of Devin Haney to fight fucking Ryan Garcia in the rematch is fucking sickening to see for real. And it's really pathetic. It shows how, y'all guys' mindsets are too. Like, it shows how soft y'all guys in reality probably are too, in retrospective. Like, it shows that as well. T said, is that Diddy or for real at the top where they take? G Mills said Dev was the undercard fighter. Bro, he is. He is the same guy fought on Ryan's undercard. The same guy that they claiming cheated on him with Ostrin and shit. Same guy fighting on his undercard. And motherfuckers say that Devin got value. Like, how much value do you really have when you're fighting on the undercard of the same dude that cheated on you? Like, make this make sense, bro. Like, this is why I'm saying, like, we got to have more logic in this shit, bro. Like, where's the logic in some of you fucking people, bro? Like, for real. Like, be more logical. That's why I'm saying, like, Devin talking about, oh, Xander, you'll make more money fighting me than Josh. Yeah, he probably a little bit more. I wouldn't even say that. That's not even, we're not even for sure that. Shit, Devin Haney got fights going to purse bid. What superstar you know got in boxing that got fights going to purse bids? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Enlighten me. Somebody fucking enlighten me. You know what I'm saying? I need to know something. Because I don't understand how you could be a superstar and you let fights go to purse bids. Like, make this make sense. Like, make this make sense. Like, you feel me? Like, somebody make this make sense. You said, Hacker said, if Ryan loses, they'll be fight Barrios. I love that you said that. You notice that they pushing for Barrios now, right? Y'all pushing to fight Barrios more than Ryan. That is how fucking pussy you niggas is, bro. You're making my point even more, Boss Hacker. You're making my point even more, my nigga. Y'all can't be this soft, dog. Y'all cannot be this soft, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pushing more for Barrios to win than y'all fucking foe. Y'all fucking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all rival and Ryan Garcia to win Saturday, bro. That's how soft you guys are, bro. That's how soft you guys. Y'all never wanted to fight Ryan, bro, from the beginning, bro. That's why we call him Shibo Dev. Like, you can never be Shibo Dev and you running from Ryan Garcia, bro. Now, you can never be called Debo Dev and you fucking running from Ryan Garcia, dog. And clear sight. Like, literally, it's clear as day. Like, y'all are petrified of this bed. Like, I'm really fucking shocked at this shit. And how petrified they are of Ryan Garcia, bro. This shit is amazing to me. Crazy. Oh, my God. Frightening. Big Cool said Ryan will always be his biggest fight. The history behind it, from the amateurs, the money, the rivalry, but they don't want it. Facts, bro. Facts. It's just that simple. They are forever tied to each other. They are forever tied to each other, whether they fight or not. You know what I mean? Just do off into the storyline from the amateurs and up until, you know, they fight in the pros. You know what I mean? They are forever tied to each other. Just like Shakur and fucking Tank will forever be tied to each other. That's just the simple fact of the matter, bro. You know what I mean? Like, both of these guys has a lot of questions with fighting each other that got to be answered, and that's why that fight has to happen. But Ryan definitely has to win this Saturday. Ryan wins this Saturday, yes. Devin should be pushing for that fight automatically. It shouldn't be no question. Shouldn't be no question. But it's funny to see them pushing more for Mario to beat Ryan more so than Ryan beating Mario from the fucking soft ass Devin Haney fans out here. Yeah, a lot of them were part of the facts. Facts is this is just crazy. He said undercard dead. That's a better name for undercard dead. That's a better name right there. More suited for him right there. He said, don't forget, Cam, Turkey loves Devin. They talk every day clearly. They don't talk because they picking Ryan over Devin every time. Facts, bro. Facts. Like they Turkey damn near wouldn't have cared if Devin lost to Brian Norman Jr. He wouldn't have gave a fuck. Real shit. He would have sent his ass packing if he would have lost to Brian Norman Jr. He said, y'all think Devin gonna fight Keyshawn? I don't think he's gonna fight Keyshawn next. That's just me personally. I don't think it's gonna be next. Now, Bill, he promised Keyshawn to fight him next after Jermaine Ortiz. That's what Bill promised. We'll see. But I don't think it's next, though. I don't think it's next. He said, let the Haney gals tell you, it don't matter. Dev made the most on the card. Man, like, oh, man, we made 10, 15, 20 minutes. Man, shut up, bitch. Y'all ain't make shit. Fuck out of here. Motherfucker, y'all motherfuckers ain't making no big guaranteed bags like that, bro. I don't know why dudes be capping about these numbers. That's why I don't be listening to when these dudes throw out numbers and shit. Like, oh, this dude made this. Man, shut the fuck up. I mean, I can tell who's trying to part of folks' payroll instead of sticking to the facts. Facts. Absolutely, sis. For sure. TL said, hey, 420 really wasn't a catchphrase of tagline for some folks. That is really went up in flames for the Hades and the millions and the Haityites. Hey, man, I did a 420 show last year. 1 year anniversary of the ass whooping of Ryan Garcia. He said they know in the pros Ryan is a bad style matchup. Facts. They know motherfucking Ryan got they number. He truly got their number for sure, bro. Truly do. He said they scared to fight Ryan. They stay far away from Ryan as much as they can. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. You can't make this shit up. Like, you really can't make this up. What he say? What your po ass say? Watch Dev beat Ryan and Cam still gonna hate. Honestly, I picked Dev to beat Ryan in the first fight. But I was wrong about it, obviously. I picked him to win the first fight. I mean, so that means you should be pushing for Dev. You should be pushing for Dev and Ryan and for Ryan to win this weekend instead of pushing for Mario Barrios and stop being a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Put your fucking drawers on, take the panties off, and stop being pussy, Bison Hacker. Please do. Please do on this Tuesday evening. He said, they'll get back in the front of Ryan. He said, he was, bro, for real. Motherfucker scared shitless, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass. My boy, all things in the building. Salute my boy, all things. I see you, my boy. See you, my dog, bro. That boy is scared shitless as hell, bro. All right, man. So let me get off of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be definitely back live today. We'll be back live today at 5 o'clock. I got my guy, Nico Da Vinci Woods from Washington, D.C. He's going to be in the building with us at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, man. 5-0, 4 knockouts, featherweight contender, up and coming, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. We're going to be talking with him at 5 p.m. on the channel, man. So make sure y'all tap back in with us at 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? This was a crazy show right here today, man. Pop up live. Y'all watch this on the playback. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that hype button, comment on any topic that we went over on the show. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the channel if y'all not subscribed. Share the show and the socials and everything. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got you. Hey, Salsa, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah, salute to my boy Ace Austin, man, with the Cash App love, man, for sure. And my brother Dean by any means as well, man, for sure, man. Much love to my brothers, man, for sure. You know what I mean? For sure, for sure. Yeah, man. So definitely we be back up and lit with the shit at 5 p.m., man, for sure, man. With my guy Nico Da Vinci Woods out of the DC. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a dope conversation, man. Y'all know how we get. You know what I'm saying? With the conversations with these fighters is always definitely lit for sure, you know what I mean? And We back lit with it, man. I told you we active, man. A lot of content on the way, bro. We staying active, man, for sure, man. For sure. He said, "Cam, you seen Dean get slapped?" Yeah, I seen Dean get slapped, bro. I seen that dude, man, bro. He should have been fucking with his wife, though. He should have been messing around with his wife, bro. Like, bro, he damn near lucky he ain't packed his ass up after the first time when Dean the Great approached old boy's wife, man. Slap the dog shit out of him. Slap the dog shit out of him. Man, hold on, let me see if I find that real quick. Hold on. See if I can find that real quick. I'll play that real quick before I go real quick. Play that. Find it. Dean the Great. Slap right. Let's see. They should have a short of that shit somewhere. All right, boom. Let me share the screen real quick. Boom.
Hey, but she agree with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming it.
I know, hey, bro. Don't disrespect this motherfucker like that.
Nobody, bro.
Nigga, hey, don't give you're faking.
I just want to hug. What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Between the two of you. See, we agree.
No, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the king like that. Here, king. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we streaming. You got a show. We got you. I know we streaming. Hey, Haney will liquor. I know we streaming, but Haney is.
It's funny around. I think I'm finna be respectful. His wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful. Hey, 200. Listen, you ready on 200 Griffith? Whoa!
Oh,
shit. She agree with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
He's smacked shit out of that nigga.
No, hey, bro. Don't disrespect this motherfucker like that.
Nobody, bro.
He was out of pocket, bro. Totally out of pocket, bro.
I just want to hug.
Totally out of pocket. Had no business even approaching shorty like that. Drunk or not, bro.
No, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect the king like that. Here, king. You know why?
She a queen, though.
Listen. Whoa. I know we streaming. You got a show. We got you. I know we streaming. Hey, Haney will liquor. I know we streaming, but Haney is.
It's funny around. I think I'm finna be respectful. His wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful.
He talking about his wife up for grabs.
Listen, you ready on 200 Griffith?
Smack the dog shit out of his whole ass.
Hey, but she agree with me. Can I get a hug?
No, don't do.
He said, "Fuck this whole." Hey, he deserved that shit flat the fuck out, bro. He definitely deserved that shit flat out, bro. You won't be running up on somebody's motherfucking wife like that, bro, because I know you running up on mine like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm slapping the shit out of you, too. Open hand style, you know what I'm saying? Pimp smack type shit, you feel me? Like on that tight timing, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But we out of here, man. We be back live 5 p.m. today, man, for sure. Let me get my ass up out of here, man. And we'll see y'all later at 5 p.m. with my dog Nico Da Vinci Woods, man. For sure, it's gonna be a situation with my guy later on, man. For sure, it's gonna be a dope conversation. So make sure y'all tap in 5 p.m. Eastern time, man. Today, man. Later on with my guy Da Vinci Woods in the building, man.
Stop the cap.
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights life, I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Neppy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese, bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it.